Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are live. It is AEW Dynamite Spring Breakthrough here tonight. This is going to be one of the best nights of professional wrestling this week. In my personal opinion, I cannot wait to see Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita. Our main event, I believe, might be the Death Riders against the Ops. The guys who I declared should be the new Trios champions of Samoa Joe, Katsura Shibata, and wait, where's Hook? Wait a minute, is Hook? There's something wrong. Is Hook gone? Oh no, hope he's all right. We got the Gates of Agony getting a championship opportunity against the Hurt Syndicate, and I cannot wait to find out who will be the wild card here for Hangman Adam Page. We got plenty to come through. No way. Oh, it's an opening contest. No.
Will go one-on-one.
Oh, don't tell me.
That is not the only tournament match we have.
I can't wait.
Kicking off the semifinals.
Oh, we're kicking things off right now with the dream match. The match that everyone waited to see. The moment that Mercedes Mone was announced to come here to AEW. Mercedes Mone against Athena in our semifinals here. Both these women unbeatable champions in their respective brands. Mercedes Mone, the undefeated champion of all elite wrestling in AEW, and Athena, the undefeated champion, the Forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. One of these women will be moving on to the finals of the Owen Hart Cup tournament. Oh man, so that's
a horrible thing.
That sucks. So Hook is not here on the show here tonight, man. That stinks right there. But I'll tell you what doesn't stink. Opening the show with the dream match that the world has been waiting to see, been wanting to see. This has been building up for a long time here. The fans have had the anticipation for this moment here, and they've got it right now. There's no more need to wait. No more time to waste. Mercedes Mone, the CEO, against the fallen goddess herself. You know, when we're talking about the striking power, I think we have to give that to Athena. When we're talking about the viciousness, the ruthlessness, that also must be given to Athena. Technical wrestling, got to give that one to Mercedes Mone. But when it comes to high-flying style, they might be in a tie in that category with each other here tonight.
Winner of this match will go on to Double or Nothing.
I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen, for this night of professional wrestling here. As the fans are packed in, they are ready for it all here. Thank you for joining in, folks. You have not missed anything. We are in our opening contest here right now. Mercedes Mone against Athena in the semifinals here tonight, and it seems like there might actually be a little bit of a fan favorite here tonight for the CEO of Mercedes Mone here right now.
We are kicking Dynamite off.
Or maybe they might be a little bit split in the crowd here tonight. But it doesn't matter what the crowd wants. What matters is who's going to get the win at the end of the day. The bell has rung. The semifinals are here for the women's division here tonight. Mercedes and Athena. This is the matchup that the world was waiting for. The second, and Mercedes Mone made her debut in All Elite Wrestling. Thank you all for joining in here. Our opening contest have just gotten started here right now. Both women, Athena and Mercedes Mone, have not really moved, just staring eyes at each other here right now.
So proud to be a part of AEW.
We're about to get our first lock up here right now. And the holy shit chant right now before these women have even locked up here right now.
And just think, we'll be back here.
You gotta know this feels pretty damn good for both those ladies there to get that chant right there. To have the same type of respect, the same type of excitement as the men would have here. The first lockup. And Mercedes with a little bit of an arm check there. And And right now,
And
Athena backing up. Well, wait, hang on. Now Athena returns.
Taking
Kind of like an arm
Mercedes
drag
down
there.
to the mat.
Lock up again there right now.
As we
Like I
mentioned,
said, both women kind of an equal overall here right now. They have some of the same type of strengths and categories here.
As Athena and Mercedes,
I was talking about Athena having more of the ruthlessness streak in her than Mercedes Mone, and Mercedes not backing down at all here right now. And I think Aubrey Edwards is the referee here. I think obviously she's getting some leeway in this matchup. This is the semifinals, and clearly we want a victory here. A victor here. Nobody wants a draw here.
And of course, over on TNT where we have Collision.
Both women out back inside the ring here right now, and kind of a waistlock control there by Mercedes Mone here.
It was a different feeling in the locker room.
Athena trying to find her break here right now. Turns around into a side headlock there by Athena.
Tonight on Dynamite, also paired with the news that we're coming not just to
Glasgow, stalemate here between both women at the moment here.
But also
a little bit of rebound strike. They're both thinking to show the block there, but nobody moving a bunch here.
For all elite wrestling.
What a memorable year. We
got another lockup between Athena and Mercedes Mone here right now, but triple there. Athena with a cover there and breaking out before a count can be made there, and now a 1 count there. Almost got a 2 count there.
Now Athena goes over.
Roll up there by Athena. They're getting a 1 there for herself here.
Able to break it up.
Thank you for the first fight. Much appreciated on that one right there. Backslide up there. 2 count there. 1 more count away, and Mercedes Mone was crowned the victor of this matchup here. Now a small package roll there with it. Everybody just trading roll-ups here right now, and nobody can get an advantage here right now. The small package roll-up here. Aubrey Edwards having a hard time counting for anybody here right now at this point. Right now, it has been 50-50. There has been no advantage for anybody, for any woman in this match. We are at a stalemate between Mercedes Mone and Athena here. The two most dominant champions in AEW and Ring of Honor here right now.
Mercedes pales in comparison to
Athena's
Athena's
record-setting right now. Everybody just
Ring of Honor Women's World
trying
Champion.
to get an advantage in this matchup so far. They are built
again,
and ready for the
the
long
collar
haul
up
of this
top,
matchup here.
At the bottom of your screen, Hangman Adam Page
Athena's
facing
got
up against the Wild Card
Mercedes chopped up in the ropes there.
in the Owen Hart Foundation
now
men's
Athena,
tournament first round match. Konosuke Takeshita, Will Ospreay.
Oh,
They
little
will
bit
kick
spin
off
up
the
there for
men's
Mercedes.
semifinals.
Another capture
Right,
in the
Mercedes
schoolgirl there.
looking
Only a 1
for
count.
predicament.
Definitely they're looking for the first count there to get that fall right there. Not rushing into. Oh, high kind of like roundhouse there by Mercedes. Sunset flip bomb, and I think Athena just missed the bottom buckle there.
Plus our main event.
Mercedes Mone, you don't want to be trapped in this position in the bottom position right there, seated up there. Meteor there by Mercedes, cover up there. Only a 1 there.
Kick out there by
Could
Athena.
not even keep Athena down for a 2.
Samoa Joe, Shibata, they said they don't care, Tony. They will walk into
making
this
sure
match
that Mercedes is going to have to
outnumbered.
do a lot more damage than that to get the grand finale finish here.
He's so calm. He's so
Mercedes
cool,
Mone has yet to be defeated in singles action, one-on-one in AEW. Tonight, Athena's got an opportunity to make history here in AEW. Able to roll through. There goes Athena. And, sunset flip there. She's just looking for a 2 count there. And Mercedes trying from there. No, Athena. Back spin kick to the midsection right there. Step up into Giri right there. Thank you all for joining. Much appreciated, folks. We're only in our opening contest here right now. Athena against Mercedes Mone. The forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion against the TBS champion. Roll up there. They have just been trading those roll-ups back and forth here right now.
And Tony, these two women, they're pushing a very
right now, again, a stalemate here right now. It's hard to really say who's got an advantage at this point here right now. It's kind of felt 50-50 at the moment right now. Athena is the woman with the upper hand on Mercedes Mone. I'll be blowing her back right now. They've got to work in overtime. I'm not sure if there's a time limit in this matchup here. Uppercut there.
We've had 37.
Athena throwing. Whoa, Mercedes rebounding from the ropes there. Tilt to whirl. And it's like in the statement maker. Into the statement maker right there. Athena already trying to move to the ropes as quickly as she can, but she's practically dead center there. Scratching and clawing. Athena right now is how quickly that Mercedes Mone was able to change this matchup here.
And now Mercedes changing.
Good position right there. And now into the ropes right there. Great position there by Athena. And again, back on the outside of the floor we go here right now. It has been all-out viciousness here right now. The statement maker on the outside of the floor right now. Aubrey Edwards trying to demand Mercedes to get this matchup inside the ring there. Mercedes may try to win this match, but count out at this point here right now.
She's screaming, give up here.
Aubrey Edwards
Of course, as she knows,
is giving the count there. Mercedes clearly is trying to choke out Athena right there.
By count out and advance.
I thought that was the plan by Mercedes Mone, but I guess she wants to prove, nope, not going to end by count out. Getting Athena gets back inside, but double knees right to the face of Athena. Athena's feet dangling from the bottom rope right now as her entire body is trapped on the ring apron there.
She cannot get away. She is locked in.
This is terrible position here right now as Mercedes Mone just standing over the lifeless body of Athena. Athena's got to find some way to escape this. And wait a sec. Athena was able to bring herself up for a little bit there and chop out stunner there. Wow. Well, I talked about Athena needing a break, and she found it right there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to picture break here right now with our opening contest of Athena against Mercedes Mone here. This is part one of the semifinals here tonight with Athena and Mercedes Mone. Hangman Adam Page's wild card opponent will be announced here tonight. We will see that one there. And then the match that I am looking forward to the most, Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita. Man, those guys put on one of the best wrestling matches I think I've ever seen, and I cannot wait for round two of that one there. But let's go ahead and get back to the action here right now as Athena bouncing Mercedes Mone head first off the ring of it right now in our picture-in-picture break here. Both ladies on the outside of the floor right there, and they've got to be careful because Aubrey Edwards, she doesn't want a count out to happen here right now, but she's got her job to do here right now. We want to make sure that we get a victor here in our semifinals. Chop the chest right now. These women have been trading multiple strikes. They've been, trading pinfalls, many roll-ups there. It has kind of almost been a stalemate here right now. They have been 50-50 here right now. As right now we are back inside the ring, though, with Mercedes working a camel clutch there. I believe a camel clutch, but Athena bringing herself up, and she's on her feet right now and finds the escape right there to dropping down Mercedes on her tailbone right there. Cover up there by Athena, and nope, Mercedes able to break free, but every kick out that she makes right there is going to take some energy away from Mercedes Mone right there. Again, Mercedes has yet to be defeated in singles competition here in AEW. Athena's got an opportunity to make history here tonight. As Athena right now throwing Mercedes in the corner. Athena charging in, but Mercedes breaking free, and high knee to the face right there. Mercedes, now she's up on the top turnbuckle. What is this here? Mercedes. You don't ever see Mercedes do that there. Mercedes usually leaps over the top rope and hits the double knees to the midsection. She stood reverse style, leaped up, and then dropped the knees to the midsection. Mercedes changing things up here right now, having to kick it up a notch here tonight over on Athena here right now. And that sent Mercedes into a little bit of a downward spiral right there because she knows she pulled out a new move that she has never delivered before, not one that I've ever seen there before. And still Athena kicking out right there. I apologize, my voice is a little hoarse right now. I'm kind of a little bit sick, so I'm trying to work through it all here. What's up, Renegade? You vote for Athena. I have to agree. I came up with the idea. I don't know if I posted this on, I think I said this on Collision, but I came up with the idea that Athena wins the Owen Hart Cup tournament and then goes to All In because it's going to be in Texas, Athena's hometown, and then Mercedes screws over Athena in that matchup, and that's where we properly build this feud. This, I think, could just be the start of something more between Athena and Mercedes Mone. I believe Athena just hit a tope suicida on Mercedes Mone. We may get a replay. I was looking at the stream, so I kind of missed what happened for a moment there.
We have had an action-packed open contest. Let's take you back to what occurred.
I love seeing that with a great camera shot there.
Only a 2-count for Mercedes, but Athena, the fallen goddess, answering back with a devastating tope.
And
both ladies hit very hard here on the desk. I'm still amazed.
We have not missed a single moment here. We are live. Oh, man.
That time by
it's like I said.
Mercedes Mone.
Mercedes is a good striker, but Athena's got her beat in that category. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I may have spoken too soon there. Heavy strike to the top there, and now it's
I don't know. As much as Mercedes
Good
is a
section
great
strike.
wrestler,
Oh, Mercedes.
I
Whoa.
was gonna say, I don't
Wow,
see
that's
her
a
slide
statement
out.
made right there by
Athena
Mercedes.
might prove me wrong.
Drop for sliding knee.
Mercedes,
Oh, thrust kick right
great
there.
invasion, great thrust kick.
Athena right now.
Athena
Tombstone.
has
She's got
Mercedes.
Mercedes up. Mercedes
Going for
kicking.
maybe a
She's
tombstone.
trying to escape.
But you see Mercedes
And
kicking the feet.
able to break free. Mercedes trying to get Athena up right now. She's trying to make a
Athena, she's
tombstone of
trying to
her
get
own there.
Mercedes.
And Athena's
Puts
trying
her
to
up,
kick.
and
She's
now
trying to rotate it. And
Athena,
oh, she does. Oh,
cartwheeling out
a little bit of misstep there.
both women battling.
There we go.
Women looking
Right
for
now,
an
Athena's
advantage.
finally got Mercedes up for tombstone. She's got to deliver it right now.
Amazing. This is
No wasted. Oh, no.
women's wrestling.
Now Mercedes, it's a back and forth of who's going to get the tombstone. It wasn't a tombstone. Tombstone Lumblower. Mercedes got it at the end. They were trading the tombstone positions there. But in the end, Mercedes Mone got the victory on that tombstone battle there.
Double or nothing. It will be the finals of the 2025
Again, and
Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
I don't know who to give the advantage to here right now. It still feels 50-50. I think a small advantage may be given to Mercedes Mone right now. Athena breaking free again. Two count there. Mercedes, you can feel the frustration right now on her face
You
here.
know, she feels the pressure.
But again,
here, Excalibur,
Athena,
not only trying to make
I
the
think
finals,
Athena's got to know
but
that
the
she has a
pressure of
chance to make
wrestling in her
history here
hometown,
to
in
defeat
front of
the
fans,
TBS
I'm sure
Women's
family
Champion,
members and-
Mercedes Mone, for the first time ever in All Elite
Mercedes
Wrestling.
calculating her next move.
This is the matchup the fans again were
Remember, it's been
waiting
more
for.
than
When
2.5
Mercedes was
years
announced
since
for
Athena
All
was
Elite
pinned
Wrestling, they were
in a singles
famously
contest.
booking this
As
matchup. Time
Mercedes
for a
looked for the
tornado
swinging
DT. Good, there we go. Great execution by Mercedes again there.
Got some spring
Athena
off the ropes. Nicely done by Mercedes.
Stunned for a moment and another
Mercedes.
DDT. Oh!
DDT.
I thought Athena got out, but no, she got spiked. Cover up. And Athena still breaking free. And you know that in the mind of Athena right there, she is the forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. A loss here tonight would be upsetting for her big time to know that no other woman has been able to defeat her. And for one, Mercedes Mone to be able to do it, that would be an insult there, I believe, for Athena right there. This is about ego, it's about pride, it's about going on a double or nothing to then put yourself in a position to win the Owen Hart Cup tournament.
Arena,
And
they
all
are
in
candy. This
next
is
for
awesome,
you.
and we are agreeing with you guys.
Mercedes
every bit of the
bringing
way.
Athena up right now.
Spring
Athena is a
break
lifeless
through
body here right now, but
high
oh, slap to the face. That might wake up the fallen goddess. Nope,
The suplex.
that's not.
She likes the
Mercedes
spring
with the one
ego.
suplex.
So what's coming
You
up
know
too
she's not
is,
going to stop with the second. Rotates it over,
second,
trying
the
for a
pop of the hips.
trifecta.
Mercedes back up
Three
to her
amigos
feet.
action. Wait a second. Well, I
But
stop at
Mercedes
three.
not done yet.
Keep the momentum train
Maybe
going.
4.
Looking for a number 4 here with a suplexes. But wait, hang on. Athena breaking free.
fans were chanting here, Eddie,
Pop up.
Eddie.
Powerbomb there.
Oh, look at this.
Athena,
Look at the pickup.
amazing that she still
And a
has the
second
strength
power
to
bomb.
deliver
Back and
3 power bombs on Mercedes Mone despite all the abuse that she has
As she
taken.
looks out, there's Athena. Joel
Deadlifting. Oh my God. What an escape right there. Guys, I need to commentate that. Athena had Mercedes up for another powerbomb. Mercedes broke free on the way down. She turned it into a backbreaker there on the knee. What if Athena hits Mercedes with her own finisher? Oh,
But Mercedes,
yo, that would be a great way to finish.
I don't
That
know
would
if
be
it was
great
lucky
right
or if it
there.
was skillful, but it was a much needed.
That would be a great one there.
Escape.
Ladies and gentlemen,
For the
we have
CEO.
just
Well, I
about
think you
reached
would
almost
agree, and I know
20
you've been
minutes
in the
into the
ring.
matchup
You
here right
needed
now.
Some luck as
About
well.
probably less
But
than
that was a
about
lot of
15
skill
minutes in
involved.
with Athena and Mercedes
Uppercut
Mone,
from Athena,
and it
but
has been
Mercedes
physical as all
backfired
hell.
on strikes.
Nobody giving an inch here.
Battering Athena now, just
Mercedes
hammering.
Mone is losing her mind, getting crazy style here right now. Athena right now. Oh, Firewoman's carry and a little bit of roll right through there by
Pops
Athena.
up that belly
Straight
driver.
up cover there.
Leg is hooked, covers made.
Almost right there for Athena to get the victory. Again,
Mercedes kicking out.
history could be made here.
And now Athena, you saw
Mercedes
that
Mone
jaw
has yet
set.
to be defeated in singles
Determination
competition at All Elite
etched on
Wrestling
her
here.
face.
Athena could be the woman to do it here tonight.
Into the turnbuckles here, but
As trapped in the corner, nope. Mercedes fights out
Mercedes
there with 1 forearm there.
Right elbow strike, answering with one of her
You
own.
got to know that exhaustion is
Second
definitely
counter
coming
for
in here right
Mercedes,
now.
a
The
third.
bodies are becoming a little bit heavier. It's starting to become a lot harder to move right now.
Hammer thrown to
But
the
these
corner
women
with
still
push.
not holding anything back there. Reverse back elbow to the
Flash,
spine.
and now
That's interesting one there. Nice move through there by Mercedes. And now Mercedes charges in. Double knees to the side of the head there. And Athena, her momentum carried her outside the ring there. These women have gone everywhere. Up the stage, by the table, on the outside of the floor. No place is safe.
Athena's got Mercedes back to her.
Athena, though, she is on the ring apron here, and we've seen how dangerous of a position this could be to be trapped up there with Mercedes Mone right there.
Take herself out of jeopardy on the floor.
Oh, hang on. She's looking at the outside of the floor right now. We went not a German suplex out there. This could be career-ending injury. Oh, God. Whoa. Jesus, look at the strength by Mercedes. She's trying to deadlift. This is bad position here right now. This could be disastrous for somebody.
Base once again, being hammered on.
Athena holding up in the middle for dear life. She knows how bad to take a fall like this would be. Mercedes, her body got carried right into the. Oh no! Sunset flip bomb, and Athena still holding on. Hands so tight, and Mercedes, holy cow! That is a flip. Whoa, wait a second. What is, oh, stomped down the chest right there by Athena. I wish I could commentate exactly what Mercedes did right there, guys. That was very hard. I was so surprised by the athleticism that Mercedes displayed there to get on up there. Both women still on the ring apron here right now. This doesn't end well at all. God, now Athena's trying for a German. Back elbow here. Wait. Whoa, no. Wait, she wouldn't be thinking about this. No. Oh, God.
You're looking at.
Oh, what a boot there by Athena, dropping down Mercedes.
What a shot by Athena
right now.
Inside the ring. Goes Athena. And
Athena had herself inside the ring. Snap power slam Mercedes on the ring apron. And great execution by the Forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. Bringing Mercedes in. Not wasting a single moment. She brought her in for a cover, but unfortunately could not keep her down for the 3 right there. But Athena right now, she's not wasting a single movement right now. She's going back on the attack. Little crossface action by Athena here right now. And the best position, Athena is close to the ropes than Mercedes is right there. Mercedes would have to roll herself away from the ropes, not towards the ropes. She might put more pressure on herself if she rolls into Athena right there. That's exactly what happened. She rolled out and out. Wait, now she transitions into the crossface as well.
But Athena's not down flat. Mercedes didn't have her completely broken.
Look at her roll up there and have her let go, man. What a match right now. Folks, we just reached the 20-minute mark of this match right now. Athena right now, double underhook here.
Athena, no.
Tiger, wait.
Instead, Athena.
Where's she going? Whoa,
hey. Powerbomb, but Mercedes
throwing Athena into the corner here right now and
find out
trying to charge in, but there's exhaustion. And of course there is. These ladies have not stopped moving. It has been back and forth.
With that one, Tony. Athena made her pay the price.
Athena with a knife edge chop, but she had to take a moment to catch her breath.
It shows you how much it means to try to get a world title shot
there, Athena. Oh, man, double knees to the face there. But Mercedes rolls out. Take the count out at this point here right now. Athena's got a choice to make. You can still advance with a count-out victory. There is no need to win this matchup by pinfall or submission. You can still win it at this point right now. That's Athena, though, going outside.
What matters is Athena now
charge right in there. And Mercedes sidestepped, and Athena fell right into the barricade there. Spine first.
Or at least hit the side of her head.
And again, Edwards having to go out there right now and trying to ask these women to get this matchup back inside the ring here. Aubrey giving a lot of leeway, of course, because she knows how important that this match is. This is the semifinals here. We've got to get a victor here.
Mercedes, where's she going with Athena? Athena now on the barricade
Mercedes
here.
And Athena, they're both on the barricade now.
Drag Mercedes up to the barricade.
This is a very uncomfortable position here right now. I have no idea what the hell they could even be planning here right now. I don't even know if these women are even thinking about the Old Heart Cup tournament anymore right now. They're just thinking about beating the hell out of each other here. This is about proving who the better woman is here right now. Oh, no. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, no. Dive up. Oh, shotgun drop kick of Mercedes. Her head hit the barricade so hard, it broke the screen.
Just shows you how
Jesus
powerful that
Christ.
tactic was.
Absolutely.
The fallen goddess to the top.
Could be over now.
Dude, oh no, how did Mercedes, wait. Oh,
Mercedes, the jackknife, the cover two.
oh, Mercedes. Oh, damn. Mercedes Mone. It's got to be frustrating right there for Athena right there. Mercedes Mone at Double or Nothing will meet either Jamie Hayter or Chris Statlander. Man, guys, what a match that one was, though. You got to give it to both there. I hope Athena doesn't go anywhere. We want to see more of Athena here on AEW. So, man, what a match that one was right there. And it's like I said, these women weren't even thinking about the Owen Hart Cup tournament anymore. It was all about, wait a minute. And there is the AEW Women's World Champion. She wants to have a, whoa, wait a second. No, she doesn't want to come to the stage. The lucky fans get to stand side by side with Timeless Toni Storm right there. Staring down at her potential challenger at All In. Would be Mercedes Mone. But she will have one more obstacle. Jamie Hayter or Chris Statlander. For Mercedes Mone, I guarantee she's hoping for Chris Statlander because she has beaten Statlander twice inside the ring. But could third time be the charm for Statlander? That one we'll have to find out at a later time. Standing by.
I want to try this question again with you. But coming up in moments, you are facing the wild card in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. How have you prepared for this match?
Well, it's the wild card. I don't know how.
It's been a minute.
What's up, man? It has been a minute. In fact, it was last year's Blood and Guts when you walked out on us and you caused us the entire match. And I know you're about to apologize, but we accept your apology. It's all good, man.
My God in heaven, hallowed be thy name, my kingdom come. My will be done. You look good. And I know why you're happy. It's because we cost Swerve that heavyweight championship. That's what you wanted all along. It's like we're best friends again, man. This is great.
Well, we got you a bit here for one more thing. This whole issue that you have with the Death Riders, we can fix that. Okay, we're working on it. We can patch things up because between us, those guys are crazy, right? But I think we can get them on our side. Okay, so listen, you got the Owen tonight. Mm-hmm. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna win the whole damn thing, and you're gonna bring the world title back to the Elite.
I get chills thinking about it.
We'll take care of all the other business tonight. All right, you got him, champ. Let's go, baby. Elite for life.
Oh no, Okada.
Hey, Hangman. Why are you always angry? Smile.
No, not again. Spiders.
Bitch.
Oh no!
I said smile.
I said smile. Okada, I have missed you so much. We don't see enough. Hangman Adam Page's match is about to come up next, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to find out who the wild card will be soon enough. I don't think Moxley going for that. Okada is hilarious, but Hangman is on a mission.
City of Champions. And speaking of which, we rolled out the red carpet by Boston Bruin. Chuka Ross, 2011 Stanley Cup champion, alongside the aforementioned Lord Stanley's Cup and the NHL's action-packed Stanley Cup playoffs begin this Saturday on TNT and Max. You don't miss a moment with NHL on TNT. But coming up next on Dynamite, Hangman.
Guys, I think we're going to commercial break here. For those just joining in, we just finished the matchup of Mercedes Mone against Athena, and man, what a matchup it really was for those two ladies. Near the end, I mean, it's like I said, that they were not even thinking about the Owen Hart Cup tournament. They were just thinking about who the hell is the better woman and how to defeat the other. Mercedes was able to roll up Athena for the 3 count. And honestly, she was so close to the ropes. I thought she was going to lean back and grab the ropes for leverage, but she got a clean 3 count there. So I'll give that one to Mercedes Mone on that one right there. But ladies and gentlemen, when we come back live, we're going to find out who the wild card will be against Hangman Adam Page. Oh boy, you are kind of a big one. Talking, I got a spider near my. That should be the main event. Hangman again. Actually, I think the main event, Renegade is going to be the Death Riders against the Ops. That is the matchup I'm looking forward to the most because I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, that they're going to get Hook in there. Hook's not scheduled on the graphic, but I'm hoping that that's just a setup for Hook to come out later and to maybe score the fall to get the Red Rum locked in on Wheeler Yuta. Because tonight, I think this is where we get the crumble of the Death Riders. I'm making a bold prediction. The Death Riders lose the trios titles. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know. I don't know because I've always said that the Ops need to be the one to take the trios titles from the Death Riders. They are the team that makes the most sense. But the problem is, because of Pac's injury, Jon Moxley is having to replace Pac now. And the question I have to ask myself is, do you really want the World Heavyweight Champion to lose this match? And he doesn't have to take the fall, but his team would lose. I don't know. That's going to be a question that we're going to have answered tonight. I can definitely agree. I think we get new trios champions. I think it's just got to happen. And I think what happens, I came up with this idea actually on Collision. Collision on Saturday was kind of my brainstorm night. I was thinking that we could get a replacement for Pac in the Death Riders, not a permanent replacement, but one to take his spot for a moment in the Death Riders while Pac is injured. And I'm thinking, an idea came to me that Jack Perry could be the guy to replace Pac for a moment. And maybe he's the one who takes out Wheeler Yuta, because I think that Yuta, if anyone's going to take the fall and lose the trios champions, it's got to be Yuta. Yuta is the one that's been bullied, who's been punished by the Death Riders. They don't value him. They don't actually see any purpose in him. And so he is the guy that they are going to blame everything on when they lose the trios titles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, but besides that, we are live here right now. Hangman Adam Page about to find out who his wild card opponent is going to be. And man, you know, it's interesting because if I'm not mistaken, it was last year for the Owen Hart Cup tournament that Hangman Adam Page was the wild card. Hand selected by the Young Bucks. And how history has changed from a year ago to where we are today. Hangman a little bit different tonight. He's got his handle taped up. He is ready for fight night.
AEW 289 appeared in Variety, The Hollywood Reporter,
Curious
Sports
who's the wild
Illustrated,
card man.
TV Insider with quotes
Speculation
from Tony
made.
Khan.
It's Max Caster.
And his opponent.
I swear to God. Oh, this dude. There it is. Josh Alexander, baby. Oh, man. Puts a smile on my face to see this man here in All Elite Wrestling. What an ovation for Josh Alexander. People were excited. People were ready. But that doesn't mean that the anticipation, they weren't ready for it. Most intense. Man, talk about throwing the guys in the deep end. Speedball Mike Bailey was introduced to the tournament with face-to-face with Omega and with Ricochet just weeks ago with the triple threat. And now Josh Alexander, I mean, this guy could go all the way to the tournament and get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Move on and win here.
Think about
Maybe
that.
become the AEW World Champion.
Talk about being thrown in the deep end right there. I will be honest, guys. I have
Josh
only ever
Alexander,
seen
Hangman
one
Adam Page.
Josh
These two men, no
Alexander match. This
strangers.
is my second time seeing here.
Sharing the locker room in Ring of Honor earlier on in
I don't
their
know
career,
if
but they've
Hangman
never met.
knows what to do against a
one-on-one.
guy like Josh Alexander. Has he studied him? Has he watched
And
Davis
every
matches
time you have a
before?
wild card, Tony, it's a nightmare to prepare for because you
Walking
don't know who. It could be
weapon,
anybody.
cowboy, shit,
Josh
shit,
Alexander,
running
he knew he was
wild.
walking into this match with Hangman Adam Page.
Who wins
He
this
knew
match?
exactly what
The
he was walking
fans.
into. Hangman Adam Page. He's got to play
Right
this
now,
one by
just a
feel. No game
stalemate here
plan.
between Josh
Absolutely, and
Alexander, the
makes it very
debuting
tough.
Josh
If you're
Alexander.
wondering about the
Hangman
headgear,
Adam
I think
Page.
it's well known.
You know what that
Wrestling
means? I
fans
gotta
know
add
this. He
Josh
wears that
Alexander
amateur
to tags
headgear
right now.
because he had a cauliflower left ear
Hangman
that
right now
required
trying to
surgery
out-wrestle
reattach back in
the walking weapon,
2013.
Josh Alexander.
Yeah, but that wasn't the only
Josh with the
surgery
rope
that
right there, and
Josh Alexander's had to battle through. A
Roll
serious
through.
neck injury, fusion of a C5,
Look at
C6
the,
vertebrae.
guy
But you know what?
there.
Alexander, he came back from that surgery. He came
Nice
back
flip up there
tougher.
by
He came
Hangman,
back
back
more
up.
determined. And he captured the first singles championship of his career after receiving that surgery. And now entering
Too many.
the Owen Hart Foundation tournament and just being
So I just getting
a handful of wins
Alexander.
away, Tony,
adds
from
the tag.
becoming AEW World Champion. But that
Throwing
all
the forms right
begins,
there. Now,
or
I
that's
don't
all
know much
contingent
about
on
Josh
victory here
Alexander,
tonight
I'll be
against
honest
former
with you
champion
there,
Hangman
but
Adam Page.
It's
what
a
I
tough
do
road.
know is
Hangman Adam
not a good
Page
idea to throw
here, and
forearms
of
with
course,
Hangman Adam
Kyle
Page.
Fletcher waits the winner.
Back
Back
over there by
to
Josh
ball,
Alexander.
by the way. Bruce
As
Wrestling
Josh just
live on
rushed
TNT
right
for
past
Collision.
Hangman, and what a
That's
big
Thursday
movement by
night
Josh
collision
Alexander
tomorrow
there.
night right back here in Boston.
Hangman
That's
Adam
all,
Page
Tony.
That's
checking,
right,
do
coming
I
up
still have
next
all my
Wednesday,
teeth?
Dynamite Collision will be in New Orleans.
Josh
UNO
Alexander
Lakefront
right now.
Arena.
Heavy-handed
And
shot
then we go
right
to
there.
Norfolk the following week.
Made
Back
Hangman
at the
wins on
Chartway
Page.
Arena on
And
campus.
another one there.
That is Wednesday, April 30th. How about
Talk
the
about
weekend
what a
following that?
moment this would be
The
for
Ring
Josh
of Honor Supercard
Alexander
of Honor on
to
Friday, May
defeat
2nd.
a former
It's Friday,
AEW
May 2nd
champion,
in
Hangman
Atlantic
Adam Page
City.
here.
We look forward to seeing all of our
Following
fans.
slam there by
Tickets on
Hangman, and we
sale
know
at
that
AEW
the Cowboy keeps it up right there.
Hangman Adam Page
He
now
makes it
with
look
the advantage
effortless
over the wild
sometimes,
card,
folks,
Josh
and now
Alexander, the
charging
walking
in.
weapon,
Lariat.
as he's been known throughout his career, but Hangman Adam Page
Hangman.
bringing a weapon. The lariat
Rebound,
first.
tries to slide
Alexander
lariat there.
avoids
Josh
the second
Alexander
one
moved
now.
through.
Intercepted
Josh-
Alexander.
Oh! Tried
Just
to
ate that
catch
huge
Hangman, and
elbow
Hangman
strike.
caught with an elbow there.
Alexander was showing a lot of quickness.
There was
early
no
on
way
here.
that
Let's
this
see
was
if
going to be an
Hangman can
easy
pound
night
that
for
out.
Josh Alexander.
Alexander, somebody
Not
that was
going
known
against Hangman
in
Adam
the early
Page.
stages
Oh,
of his career, primarily
Josh
as a tag team
kind
wrestler.
of landed on his leg awkwardly on the ring apron there. And Hangman, no wasted movement. Hit that springboard lariat.
It'll be worth observing
We
as
know
he
that
came down on
Hangman
the apron.
afterward
And now
tried
Hangman
for the
Page
crossbody
over
on the
top.
outside.
Alexander.
Josh,
underneath
just
Hangman
throwing down
face first
Hangman
in the
face
apron.
first on the ring apron there.
Alexander doing a great
Alexander
job
hoping for a
of
moment to
using
catch his breath here right now.
environment that time.
What's Josh Alexander thinking about here right now? Oh, that was almost a bad thing right there.
Avoids the high
Got
rope.
caught right there. His
And now it's
crotch on top of the
Alexander's trying to find
barricade here
himself
right now.
straddling the ringside barricade as Hangman
The
Adam
ramp,
Page.
there's a ramp in the
Take
ring right there.
advantage of this
Hangman.
unique setup here in the MGM
What
Music
in the-
Hall.
Yeah,
Fans
I don't
better
know
be
what
moving
Hangman's
right
got
now.
planned,
Hangman's
but
gonna
he's gonna
fly.
have to dive over some fans to get to his book.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
Page.
Josh Alexander was crouched on top of the barricade, and Hangman leaped over the crowd to lariat him from the ramp there. Josh Alexander is a tough athlete, former world champion in TNA, two different styles of wrestling on display here. Thank you, Renegade. I do know that Josh Alexander was a TNA champion beforehand. I saw him against Will Ospreay in the match on TNA there, and man, I was impressed with Josh Alexander there. And of course, like I just said, Josh Alexander being thrown in the deep end here. There is no way that this was going to be an easy fight, an easy night for Josh Alexander. If some of the new wrestlers that come to AEW think they're going to have an easy night, a walk in the park on their first night here on All Elite Wrestling, you got another thing coming, especially entering the ring with Hangman Adam Page. Hangman throwing the forearm there. Both guys are back inside the ring here right now. Josh Alex, if we were ranking this match on points here right now, Hangman would be winning this matchup. But of course, at the end of the day, it's not about how many points you get. It's about, at the end of the day, you get the fall, you get the pinfall or submission. Thank you all for joining in. We are in picture-in-picture break with Josh Alexander against Hangman Adam Page. Yes, you heard that right. Josh Alexander is All Elite here right now. He's got Hangman in a fireman's carry position. Roll on through there. And now Josh Alexander going up to the middle rope here right now. They look for high risk, high reward. The knee pressed right into the back of the head right there. Cover up there. And I think this might be the first cover actually made of this matchup here right now. got the 2 count to Josh Alexander there. One more count away from going up into the tournament here right now. We're starting off with the quarterfinals here right now. This is the first round for Hangman Adam Page and Josh Alexander here. Josh Alexander right now with the leg applied of Hangman Adam Page. I think just twisting it out right there. It's a simple but effective move. Just twisting the ankle right there. Kind of like a modified ankle lock right there from a front style position. Oh, and a modified dragon screw right there. And that is actually one of Hangman Adam Page's most weakest of points. When you attack the leg of Hangman Adam Page, we have seen before how much damage you actually do to Hangman right there. His offense is limited. The buckshot lariat is slowed down. The deadeye is harder to put up there. It is harder to do when you've got a bum leg right there. Back suplex there by Josh Alexander was just hit recently right there moments ago in this picture-in-picture break. What a recovery for Josh Alexander over Hangman Adam Page here, and drop down the knee drop there from Josh Alexander. Cover up there, and Hangman breaking free right there. Josh Alexander, I think he knew that there was no way that 3 count, that dropping down the knee was going to give the 3 count right there. But again, every time that you kick out, you're exuding more energy, and you're going to expend more energy to do it right there. Josh right now just keeping the pressure on Hangman Adam Page with a chin lock dead center of the ring right there. And again, it is a rest hold, yes, but it's a great way to keep the pressure and to ensure that you're in control of the matchup. As we are back live right now, because I think
Hart Foundation Men's
I need a
Tournament.
water break.
Will it be Hangman Adam Page, or will it be the wild card, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, who right
Chop
now
there, German suplex.
has the former AEW World Champion at a disadvantage? Alexander, the cover, the leg is hooked, and Hangman able to kick out.
Saw the 3 tiers of a sellout crowd here at the MGM Theater.
Josh Alexander with a German
It's been a
suplex,
great
almost defeating
night for
Hangman Adam
us. We have
Page right
another night
there.
tomorrow night. Take a look at this, Excalibur.
A German suplex. And
The
what about
walk-in
this for
weapon
Josh
here right
Alexander,
now.
Tony? Not just an opportunity to advance
Hangman
the
on his
semifinals
knees here right
of the
now.
2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament, but his first
You
night
know, the
on the
Bucks
job
just
with
said,
AEW.
go win that tournament,
If he gets
Hangman.
a victory here over Hangman Adam Page, he gets to say that he
You know, the weird
defeated
thing
a
is,
former
though,
AEW
is
World
it didn't
Champion.
occur to me. Pardon me for a moment. It didn't occur to me, but when the Bucks said, go win the World Heavyweight Championship there, bring it back to the Elite right there, the Bucks are trying to make peace with the Death Riders right there, and you can't really make peace with the Death Riders by taking away the prize that they have right there. Josh Alexander hit a lariat on Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman just said, that's my move. You don't hit lariats on a lariat man.
Not an ounce of back
A
down in
cowboy
Alexander.
and a weapon walk
These two
in.
men carved from
German
very
suplex, but Hangman lands on his feet. Rolling lariat there. Yeah.
He got the momentum from the rolling, but right at the end, Excalibur,
Both guys are
Hangman
down and
just
out right there.
forced himself up with his
I didn't even
hips and
realize
his
that
legs.
a
Boom.
cowboy and a
Into that
walking
lariat.
weapon
What a move
walk
that
into the
was.
ring.
Wow.
The only question
This
is
is
which
a
one is walking
first-round
away with
slugfest,
victory here
as you
tonight.
see. Alexander the block. The German suplex.
If anyone's walking out, referee's counting here. We need a victor here. We need a victor.
Got all of his body into that, did Hangman.
Now that's smart right there. I think Josh
And
Alexander
right now,
going under the
Alexander
bottom rope
moving very
actually
slowly.
stopped the referee's count due to
Alexander
the
maybe
fact that
thinking
he was
to
out
put
of
some
bounds
distance
from
between
inside the
himself and
ring.
Hangman, at least in the ropes, but we know
Hangman Adam Page, and now Josh Alexander out on the ring apron there. Hangman searching for Deadeye, but Josh scratching and clawing, getting out.
very dangerous for
Kyle Tucker.
with his history of neck injuries, but
And now back body drop there.
But it was
Hangman dropping Josh down.
that sends Alexander
And
crashing.
I think Hangman
Alexander hit his left
can't
shoulder
help himself.
first.
He's over at the corner. Wait, hang on.
And
Nope.
as Hangman is up on the edge of the ring, it's right now.
Oh, Josh moved over, hoping to escape from
Hangman and
Hangman.
Alexander.
But Hangman Page is laser focused on one move.
As Hangman Adam Page.
Arihara moonsault, catching Josh Alexander right there. That's a playbook from the old Hangman Adam Page right there.
The sense of urgency now kicking in.
Josh,
Sense
wait,
of
no.
desperation, perhaps.
Pop up, sit up, powerbomb there by Hangman, cover by Josh Alexander. And Josh breaking free right there. Man, two
We've
count
had
there.
so many big matches in the years
Again,
that
there
we've
was
been
no
bringing
way this
in
was going to be an easy
Dynamite
night here
since
for either
October
one of these wrestlers here.
2019.
Going into the Owen Hart Cup
And this is our
tournament
7th time
and
we've
going
had
in
Dynamite
to
here in
face the
Boston.
World Heavyweight Champion John
Our
Moxley
second Dynamite.
at All In.
Chris Jericho,
An opportunity
Sammy
presents
Guevara
itself right
against
there.
Hangman Adam Page and the natural Dustin Rhodes. And here he
Josh
is.
Alexander
Hangman
completely
once
laid out
again
here right
on
now, but
Dynamite.
still moving,
And
still
a
going
feature match
strong
with a
as
chance
best
to
as he
move
can
on
here
to
right
the
now.
tournament.
As we
Hangman
mentioned,
trying to
Kyle
contemplate
Fletcher
what to do
awaits
next.
the
What
winner
can
of
I
this
do here
match
right
in
now
the
with Josh
semifinal
Alexander?
round.
Could be thinking about Tombstone. Wait,
Hangman now with Fletcher.
Josh
With Alexander on the
moving
shoulders,
out.
but Alexander reverses.
trying for Tombstone of his own, perhaps.
And
Hangman,
drops
try
his feet,
roll
but
it,
no.
roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. We saw this in the
Alexander,
last
great
match
counter
about
there,
ending
the
by
big
roll up there.
predicament.
Wait,
Hangman
Hangman got
used
caught in the
against
ropes
him.
and
A wild
elbow
swing,
to the back of the
Alexander,
neck.
shot to the base of the neck.
Josh Alexander spit out there. Spit out, slam down there. Some but effective move right there by Josh Alexander, and immediately no wasted move with Josh Alexander. Right foot leg, ankle lock on Hangman Adam Page. I don't know if the Cowboy's going to tap out here, but again, doing damage to Hangman Adam Page's leg has always been very effective. Just as Jay White there, how effective he's always made it on Hangman. Grabbing the middle rope there. Hangman bringing himself up from the corner right there. Insecure right there. Right up to the headgear of Alexander right there.
But was it enough?
Alexander, as we mentioned, native of Toronto. It's great to
Both
have
guys breathing heavy. Both guys are spent. Hangman might make a mistake. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Heyman leaped up over moonsault and Tombstone slammed down on Josh Alexander. Almost got the three right there.
Is the Toronto native.
Both guys spent. Both guys are exhausted here in our quarterfinal here. Thank you guys for joining in. What a matchup that we have seen between both Owen Hart Cup matches here tonight.
Of this one, of course, Kyle
Mercedes
Fletcher in
Mone
the
against Athena in our opening
and then the
contest,
final round
and our
match
second one here
at Double
of
or
Josh
Nothing
Alexander
Sunday,
against
25th
Hangman Adam
Desert
Page here.
Arena, Glendale,
Hangman
Arizona,
on the ring
and
in from here right
live
now.
around the world on Prime Video
And we know what Hangman's thinking here.
There you see it.
The only question is, can he get it?
Oh,
Josh Alexander, he felt it, and he moved himself out of the way.
Taking
Smart.
himself out of range. It was a
Smart
smart
movement
move.
by Josh
Somewhat
Alexander.
unpopular here in Boston.
Walking weapon knew exactly what the buckshot was coming.
Hangman to know what he's going to go for.
Hangman charging in. He gets caught on the ropes there.
Right hand.
Josh Alexander, what's he doing here? Oh my God. A slam down on the
apron.
ring
Some
from there.
innovative wrestling right there from Josh Alexander. And
Josh Alexander rebound. Hangman.
was hanging on.
Oh, what a creative offense there by Josh Alexander. Hangman was sitting on the ring apron, and Josh just hit him with a crossbody to the back there.
Alexander's trying to return Page back to the ring with that
Unbelievable move right there by Josh Alexander. For my second match to watch, Josh Alexander, what impressive there. Josh right now there, a powerbomb with Hangman. Nope. Trying for engineering again. And once again, ankle lock with Hangman. Push up there. Josh Alexander gets caught by Hangman. And Hangman caught Josh Alexander with a 3 count there. A rare time when the wild card does not pick up the victory right there. But there's no shame in taking a loss. Sometimes you just get rolled up just like that there.
Dare I say, Hangman Adam Page pulling out of
Josh Alexander, though, man, you got to give it to the man right there. Put in a hell of a performance, a hell of a debut for Josh Alexander. Did not walk away with the victory tonight, but we are going to see more and more from Josh Alexander here in AEW. There is no need for Josh Alexander. Well, I was going to say there's no need for Josh Alexander to beat himself up, but you know he's going to. And here comes Hangman's next challenger, set for a later date. Kyle Fletcher. The Proto Star wanted to take a look at Hangman Adam Page. Just a moment to stare down the opposition. Oh, wait a minute. I guess we're not just going to stare down. Kyle Fletcher's taking the walk down to the ring there. And Kyle Fletcher thinks for a moment that he's going to intimidate Hangman Adam Page. He's sorely mistaken. Hangman Adam Page is intimidated by nobody in all of AEW.
He caught that, putting himself behind the security guard at ringside as
Hangman just inviting. Oh, wait a second. Hangman was not going to wait a single moment for Kyle Fletcher. Oh, wait a second. Thrown on the inside there.
Very agile, landing on his feet.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, big time lariat step through there.
Oh, my God, an explosion.
Oh, no, don't Callis. Don't you dare.
It can't be good.
No.
Hangman Page is lining up Fletcher for the punch.
You gotta be kidding me. Not another one.
Alexander.
Don Callis, D1 has found a new recruitment in the Don Callis family. He's found Josh Alexander.
Now Alexander.
Power bomb there by Josh Alexander.
Nothing that Don Callis does is good.
Gotta be kidding me here. Did Don Callis recruit Josh Alexander now into the Don Callis family? I'm telling you, Don Callis, the slippery snake, never ceases to gain more and more.
Very giddy. Remember what he said last week, Tony?
Well, I don't know. Josh Alexander's walking away here right now.
They are recruiting.
But now Kyle Fletcher's got Hangman Adam Page. Where's the Young Bucks? Where are the Young Bucks here? These guys are supposed to be Hangman's friends.
Brainbuster on the man he will meet in the semifinals.
Where's Okada? Where's anyone from the Elite here right now to put a stop to this here right now? Fletcher just hit Hangman with a brainbuster here.
Hangman will recover. But what a match it's going to be.
Fletcher, Hangman away.
You know that Hangman's going to probably confront the Bucks about that. You guys want to be on my side, and you left me for dead against Don Callis? Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back live, it is going to be the AEW Tag Team Championships will be defended. The Hurt Syndicate in a giving mood here tonight to face off against the Gates of Agony. Man, it's like I've said, though, that, the Hurt Syndicate really, I feel like, have made the entire tag team division step up because the Gates of Agony, everyone's been going through punishment. What the hell's wrong with Don Callis? Hangman's going to give himself some major major payback and probably cost the Don Callis members over their match. Oh. That's a good prediction there, Renegade. After all, we still have Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita. Maybe that Hangman gets involved right there to screw over Takeshita because of Don Callis right there. That could be what happens. I kind of don't want to see that, but I would understand it at the same time right there. Thank you all for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. We have only seen two of our matches here of our semifinal. Mercedes Moné and Athena was our opening contest. Mercedes got the victory in that matchup. We just saw Hangman Adam Page against Josh Alexander, the newest addition to All Elite Wrestling. We can't confirm if Josh Alexander is part of the Don Callis family, but after Hangman Adam Page defeated Josh Alexander did attack Hangman Adam Page after the matchup, leaving him for Kyle Fletcher to pick the bones after the match was over, or after the beatdown was done. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse tonight. When we come back live, we're going to have the Hurt Syndicate against the Gates of Agony for the AEW Tag Team Championships on the line here tonight. And our main event, I believe it's going to be for the trios titles, the Death Riders against the Ops. Hook is not scheduled to be there tonight, but I'm kind of wondering if that's just to set up a spot for him to make the babyface save in the end. We'll have to find out there. Let's see, what else am I missing? I've got Ospreay and Takeshita. We've got the trios titles, the tag titles. And I feel like that's it for tonight's show. But, man, we've already almost gone through a full hour, and we've only had two matches here. We've had one segment where the Young Bucks, just said to Hangman, you're welcome for us, screwing over Swerve Strickland. We helped you out. And honestly, that is the biggest thing. Like, I want to talk about that. When I was on social media on that Sunday, or it might have been a Saturday, I said Hangman has to screw over Swerve because he can't be there to help Swerve Strickland win. He wouldn't be a man of his word there. He would not be a man of his word, and Hangman's character is everything. You cannot have Hangman go against his word. And so the Bucks doing the job for Hangman, theoretically, it protects Hangman Adam Page, his character, and everything. It was so smart, and I'm not trying to kiss ass. I'm just saying what I'm calling out. Anyways, sorry, we're back live Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian on the TV.
Is a hierarchy. And who's at the top? The father. So when the father disappears, either the whole structure collapses on itself, or someone needs to... What?
Oh, there he is. Daddy's back. Christian Cage is here.
Daddy's home, Nick. It's been quite a month for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And I've been watching from afar, and I couldn't help overhear one of those weeks you said you knew the reason why I executed the contract at Revolution and didn't stick to the plan, but you wanted to say it to my face. Well, say it.
I think you didn't stick to the plan because you wouldn't be able to live with yourself if Cope became world champion before you did.
That's what you think, huh?
That's what I think.
That's what you think. That's what you think. It's not a fact. That's an assumption, and assuming makes an ass of you and me. What is a fact is the last time you and I saw each other face to face, you had a little fire lit under you, didn't you, Nick? And I liked it. Make no mistake, I gave you this month to find yourself, to give you more confidence, to keep that flame growing. I was impressed with what you did while I was away, Nick. So impressed, in fact, I got you a little something. I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to wrestle for New Japan Pro Wrestling in the Best of the Super Juniors tournament. So I took it upon myself to procure you a spot in that tournament.
Oh, what a good father.
Now, the best way to get ready for a tournament like that, Nick, is to keep your momentum going. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep you very busy until you leave for Japan. And it starts tomorrow night on Collision, right here in Boston, on Thursday night, when you face one of the best Super Juniors in the entire world, Commander for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. And you're going to go out there and you're going to win that match by yourself. And you're going to bring that title back to the patriarchy, aren't you, Nick? Because I know my baby boy would never intentionally let his father down, would he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that last one right there.
Shayna!
Nick Wayne just got left all alone by his brother, Kip Sabian, and his own mother right there after Christian Cage did a little bit of palming and then the slap a little bit at the end there.
Saturday at Collision where FTR
showed
their true colors, and there was some harrowing moments for our colleague Tony Schiavone. Let's take a look at what happened.
Yo, guys, Collision, what happened with FTR on Collision, man, that was
FTR, why?
I think that was probably one of the best Collision moments that we saw. I mean, at least in recent memory of what FTR delivered on Collision to Daniel Garcia and to, Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange, and what they did to Tony Schiavone by almost hitting the pile driver on him, going after Nigel McGuinness. And it was something, man. Something right there to see from FTR, the aggression that they showed. I mean, something brand new, guys. I love to see it right there. And I was like, I know I'm forgetting something that happened there with I was like Adam Cole and
look what they become is the right term. I'm the one that said it, and I'm the one that believes that they are so selfish. And I'm glad to find out that Dax and Cash have been suspended for a week. And the one that said it, and I'm the one.
Hang on, I missed something there.
Look what they've become.
Sorry to go back. I missed something from Tony Schiavone.
Look what they become is the right term. I'm the one that said it, and I'm the one that believes that they are so selfish. And I'm glad to find out that Dax and Cash have been suspended for a week and fined 1 week's pay. It's a lot of money, but I don't know if it's going to stop there with these two men.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's what we've seen before. These guys have been fined money before. It doesn't stop them. However, though, hopefully that is just a part of the story right there about getting fined there, because I think those guys need to show up on Collision this week. Tomorrow night, guys, a reminder, Collision Not going to be on Saturday night. It will be on Thursday night here tonight, or tomorrow night. I apologize. The Gates of Agony here for a tag team title match against the Hurt Syndicate here.
That's not the first time it's happened, Tony. They have done it right.
And man, oh man, the Gates of Agony are tough sons of guns inside the ring, but I don't know if they have what it takes to stop these two men inside the ring. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, in such short time, they are one of the most dominant AEW Tag Team Champions of all time because of their performance inside the ring. They have not had a long title reign, but it is because of their dominance in the ring that makes them a force to be reckoned with. The Hurt Syndicate, no matter what it is around the world, no matter where they go, the chant remains the same. They hurt people, and they're going to go and hurt the Gates of Agony here tonight.
As you mentioned, Tony, this has all
the Hurt versus the Agony.
Of a slugfest, of a just bombs being thrown back and forth of 4 men.
And it's a huge, huge opportunity for the Gates of Agony here tonight, though. They are going to make sure they don't waste a single moment over here tonight. They have been the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions, the Gates of Agony. Tonight, they want to put the AEW Tag Team Championship around their waist here tonight. Oh, not wasting a single moment there. Toa Leona taking out Lashley and Shelton Benjamin right there. And that's actually the best thing that they can do right there. They've got to take the aggression to the Hurt Syndicate. You've got to be the aggressors. That is the best way that you can do this right now. Chop down DT, though, Shelton Benjamin. Toa Leona right back up there. Headbutt to the chest right there. And right now, Toa calling in Bishop Khan here right now.
As usual.
Big time hip attack there by Toa Leona and Bishop Khan right there. Got 5 people in here. Thank you all for joining in. And Bishop Khan keeping up there, taking out Lashley there. The smart decision made here by the Gates of Agony here. They're working fast. They're working quick. And I hate to say it, Shelton Benjamin, if there is a weak link in the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley is the difference maker. Shelton Benjamin sometimes can be, I hate to call it the weak link there, but right now the Gates of Agony have made their decision. They have decided that Shelton Benjamin is the one to single out here right now. Keep Bobby Lashley out of the match here right now. He is the difference maker.
Magnificent. They're in the ring with 2 guys.
Although Bobby Lashley up on the ring apron here right now. Ready for the tag when it should be able to become
Bishop Khan now
at the availability there.
On Shelton Benjamin.
Bishop Khan right now throwing the forearms there to Shelton Benjamin there.
It's not going to get any better than Bishop
Benjamin
Khan.
breaks free.
What an
Wait,
athlete he
in
is.
the Dragon Whip there by Shelton Benjamin.
By Shelton Benjamin.
Benjamin could be thinking about tags on
I'm
here.
impressed by the Gates of Agony.
No, I guess
Physically,
not.
they're impressive. They've been doing a lot of Ring of Honor. They're impressive guys. However,
another tag made.
ready
Here
for
comes
the level of
Bobby Lashley right now. Charged in, shoulder tackle to the midsection there. Trapped in the corner here. Lashley, one of the most explosive wrestlers, perhaps of all time in professional wrestling. At least one of the heavy chop there by Bishop Khan there.
Accelerates, but Lashley a step quicker.
And here's the chant heard around the world. They hurt people there.
Down. Bobby Lashley deceptively agile for his
snap with a suplex there.
I don't think we
You can't stop Bobby Lashley here right now, man. Bobby Lashley thinking about going coast to coast, corner to corner, runs right in the elbow by Bishop Khan there. And Bishop Khan, as soon as he gets a breather, Lashley lariats him outside the ring. And not wasting a single moment. The hurt continues on the Agony. As here comes Shelton Benjamin, we know that Benjamin's going to hurt Bishop Khan right now. Going to take him from the ring apron to the barricade, to the ring apron, to the barricade. Well, originally the Gates of Agony had the right idea by taking the fight to the Hurt Syndicate, but just like that, so quickly how the Hurt Syndicate able to, oh God, what a toss-up there by Shelton Benjamin. I'm going to make a bold prediction that I think Swerve could get involved in tonight if Hangman interferes, and considering what happened at Dynasty, keep in mind last week Swerve is coming for Young Bucks. I like that one right there. I like that one there. Oh, especially with Hook being taken out of the match, theoretically, maybe Swerve could be the one to take the trios titles there from the Death Riders. There's a little bit of payback there. That could be a good idea there. Oh, my God. Bobby Lashley setting Bishop Khan, man overboard, over the table right there. Or Bishop Khan right now. Toa Leona needs to get over there and check on his partner right now. Bobby Lashley re-entered the I thought he really re-entered the ring right there, but may have broken the count. Bishop Khan has not really been moving at all right there. Aubrey Edwards went to check on him. The man has been beaten down in this entire picture-in-picture break here right now. He is defenseless, but that is what happens when you get inside the ring with the Hurt Syndicate. These guys are just pure domination, pure aggression inside the ring. In such a short time of their appearance here in AEW, they have become one of the greatest, I don't know if I want to say one of the greatest AEW tag team champions, but one of the most dominant because of how they perform inside the ring. They are unstoppable. Nobody has been able to defeat these guys. They are undefeated, and there's no one that seems like they could stop them at any given time here right now. Bobby Lashley is not breathing heavy. In fact, this man, the Almighty, is smiling right now. He is enjoying the punishment he's delivering, but Bishop Khan, give him credit. He is still trying to fight back as best as he can. Heavy-handed chop that stunned Lashley for a moment, only a moment, and then Lashley just hit him with the back elbow there. Bishop Khan, oh no, he tried to slingshot off the top turnbuckle there, tried to make an escape, and Lashley caught him with a power slam. Cover. I think that might have only been a 1 count there. I need a drink, sorry. Only a 1 count. Bobby Lashley's like, man, I can't even believe that one there.
Everybody should have it with great friends. This is as good as gold in any garden.
A little bit sore in the throat here tonight again. So I apologize if I'm trying my best to make sure that we got the excitement and energy that you normally expect from my commentary here tonight. Tag has been made. Shelton Benjamin here. I totally agree. Also, I think when the Hurt Syndicate lose those tag titles down the road, it will be because of MJF. That's a great idea right there, Renegade. For them to lose the tag titles due to MJF, not to help them. And MJF thought he was going to help them. And then it might be time for MVP to make a decision. MJF or the Hurt Syndicate. That could be a great idea there.
Testing the metal of the gates of agony. Bishop Khan, Toa Leona,
Bishop
Benjamin
Khan
in the ring.
is still in the matchup.
Right now, swinging a
really needs a
goal.
And both double time player there. Both guys have the same idea. Bishop Khan really needs to push the pain, and he needs to make the tag to Toa Leona right away. Now is the time that he needs to tag more than ever. This might be the only opportunity he's going to get right there. The tag has been made. Here comes Toa Leona here right now. Oh, no. And that kind of stung right there. Toa Leona trying to get inside the ring. Kind of got tripped up in the middle for a moment there. But wait a minute. Back over there by Toa Leona right there. Shelton Benjamin was unable to capitalize. Big time Samoan drop right there by Toa Leona, taking down Benjamin. Cross kick right to the chest there, Toa Leona. Big time explosive power that Toa Leona has right now. Cover there. And Bobby Lashley not going to waste a single moment there, making sure that Shelton Benjamin is right, that he is there for his partner. Thrown head first inside the ring. Again, this is a 10 count inside the ring, not a 5 count. And Bobby Lashley can hurt as long as he wants. Toa Leona right now has got Lashley stunned in the corner. Lariat thrown there and another lariat. But Toa's got to be careful for a Shelton Benjamin, perhaps. Never mind, Benjamin's still laid out.
However, I think the gates of agony
10 lariats by Toa Leona. No, Lashley trying to get the hurt lock. Oh, now he's got locked in there. That took some time to get it in there.
Lashley's got the fingers
able to break free for a moment. Bishop Khan there, making the save.
That would have been a wrap.
Bobby Lashley set up and over. Shelton Benjamin has yet to be able to recover here. And I don't know if this is a good idea here. Toa Leona just tagged in Bishop Khan there, but Bishop Khan has really taken a lot of damage in this matchup. But down goes Lashley, set into the barricade. Shotgun drop kick, holy cow!
By Bishop Khan.
MVP might be breathing a little heavier here right now. A little bit of worry might be coming in. Benjamin
escapes.
Waist on control, faded by a German suplex, but Bishop Khan thrust kick here by Benjamin. What a way that Benjamin able to return and take back the power, take back the control.
And he's going for a run.
And here we go.
My God, what power.
Suplex roller coaster. Here it comes.
This is his
German suplexes over and over again.
It's what he does. It's what he does.
Leona in here. Right now. Oh, wait a sec. Man overboard now.
low bridge.
Experience, ladies and gentlemen.
Leona talking some trash, but there came Bobby Lashley for the spear. You took your eyes off the ball too damn long, and Bobby Lashley caught you slipping.
On the safety rail, Bobby Lashley comes roaring back.
The chant that's heard around the world, and I think Bishop Khan realizes now, I'm all alone.
Strike into the jaw.
This
Bishop Khan
is
Bobby
the
Lashley
end.
on the high.
Spear, and right now,
inside the ring.
we hurt people, we retain our tag team champions. Gates of Agony, they gave a great effort. There's no denying that. But man, the Almighty, always a difference maker. But so too was Shelton Benjamin. When the opening was there, Benjamin started suplexing, hit that super kick.
And I'm glad you're okay.
And MVP gets to celebrate with his boys inside the ring once again. And you knew it had to be only a matter of time before the devil in human skin arrived.
MJF, who's been trying to ingratiate himself to the Hurt Syndicate.
MJF, remember this? He said, you want me to impress you.
Recently has shown any interest in
Checking, watching for this spider that's on my desk here. I don't want him coming over here. He keeps himself at bay.
Music. 1-4, 2 against.
Thank you all for joining in. The Hurt Syndicate just retained their tag titles against the Gates of Agony. And, of course, here's the devil has arrived. MJF, the scumbag.
Ladies and gentlemen, enough about how great I am, although I am enjoying it, don't get me wrong. Give it up for the Hurt Syndicate, baby!
Hey, up, people, baby! What's up, son? The Hurt Syndicate retained.
Right, you're all way too white. You're all not on the same page. Everybody quiet down real quick. Everybody quiet down real quick. All right, here's the deal. As you gentlemen know, I bring a lot to the table. Montel knows this. Shelton knows this. You look great, by the way. And, well, some of us, no offense, not to name names, are slow learners.
Oh, yo.
I didn't even say your name. Bobby, chill.
I didn't say your name.
Chill.
Okay.
Chill.
Okay.
You push a button
Guys,
for
did
that.
I say your name? Did I say your name? Thank you. Thank you.
You push a button.
And when I talk about the talent I bring to the table, I'm not just talking about my own. No, see, I got some talent in the back that is just dying.
All right, you're talking, man. Put your cards on the table. You already pissed the Almighty off. Let's get to it, Max. I love you, but we're on
Montel, I love you too. You're gonna like this though. Bring them out.
Wardlow. I'm just kidding. I don't know if this is the type of talent that the Hurt Syndicate care about. I mean, these are beautiful women. But
I know we got Arena Mexico coming up, but it's kind of like an entrance there.
Yeah, more dancing involved in it.
Yeah, of course.
you got these are beautiful women. I mean, not denying that, but I'm not sure if this is the Hurt Syndicate's really wanting
so
here.
What's the end game here? What's he trying to? What is Maxwell trying to prove?
Cut it.
I don't know if it's going to really impress the Hurt
Bring on
Syndicate.
Bring on down the aisle.
Especially since Bobby's a married man, I think.
Gentlemen, you can have a night out with all of these lovely ladies.
That's not
all that I request are 3 thumbs up. The floor is yours.
Bobby Lashley is not.
Shelton, Bobby, let's try this one more time. You guys know how I feel. Thumbs up. Shelton.
Still not paying attention. We're just distracted by the beauties.
Hey, Max. This is all real nice, but I think I need a little more time.
Shelton Benjamin.
No, it's cool. Boston, shut up. I got this, okay? Shut up.
Boston, shut up.
What do you mean more time, man? We've been going at this for weeks.
I'm a fan of very, very nice things, and what I'm saying is, I think I need a little more time.
I don't really.
Shelton, are you saying you want the watch off my wrist?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Damn.
I knew I liked you, Shelton Benjamin. I knew I liked you. Okay, hear me out. I will give you this watch. All you need to do is give me a big old thumbs up right here in Beantown.
MJF, the devil, playing games.
Has he really swayed Shelton Benjamin with this?
Are you
hope the hell not.
Making the deal with the devil? I'll read in a second, Hassan. Yeah, I did see it.
Whoa.
Shelton turning it into a thumbs down. Bobby Lashley, I have to say, Bobby Lashley was looking at Benjamin because Bobby Lashley's not falling for this. And I don't blame him. He's right to not trust MJF. Bobby Lashley.
You must be out your damn democracy. I love democracy, and I respect the power of voting. Hell, I even respect the power of the people. Maybe not these people, but you get my point. Shelton, you know what I think? I think I'm growing on you. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you what.
The devil
as a token of my appreciation for you, you want this watch?
The devil has his ways to play his games and swim right in your mind.
You can have this watch.
And give you what you want.
Matter of fact, Shelton Benjamin, you want these ladies tonight? You can have these ladies tonight, and just know when I do join the Hurt Syndicate, there will be plenty more watches and women where that came from. Oh. And Bob.
Ooh.
It's cool. I respect you, man. You're the almighty. That's what you're known for. You're known for being the almighty, and that's great. But you know what I'm known for? I'm known for getting what I want.
Playing games again, MJF.
I can't hear you.
Bob, I'm over here. And do you know why? I'll tell you why, Bob. It's because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you.
MJF, the devil, laying down the law here tonight, just telling Bobby Lashley now. Everybody else is kind of, growing on MJF a little bit, but Bobby Lashley, the only guy playing the smart game. Bobby Lashley's the only guy who's being smart in this whole situation, knowing about the type of man that MJF is. But I'll tell you, I was actually wondering for a moment when MJF said, I don't just walk alone or something like that. I thought he was going to make a new faction to go against the Hurt Syndicate here. Well, the Hurt Syndicate are quite the gentlemen right now, holding the ropes for the beautiful ladies to make their way out of the ring there. Oh, guys. Fucking time. Takeshita, Ospreay.
One of the most anticipated matchups they met just over a year ago at Revolution, then again at WrestleDream. Takeshita winning the International Championship. Who will come out on top tonight?
Hey, this is part 3? Shit, I must have missed that matchup for part 3. Means somebody's gonna die on WrestleMania 41. That means John said, "Damn, Hassan, that was pretty rough." No way is John Cena's gonna take the title number 17 at WrestleMania. I'm just saying right there. I forgot that Takeshita and Ospreay wrestled at WrestleDream. So I gotta change that to not part 2, but to round 3. That's what I'm gonna name it as, round 3. Sounds cooler that way. Part 2 sounds like that we lost the stream or something. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial break right now, but when we come back live, it is going to be Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita here in our semifinals here tonight for the Owen Hart Cup tournament for the men's division. Hangman Adam Page advanced earlier tonight, defeating Josh Alexander, and we will find out if you will be streaming WrestleMania on Saturday and Sunday. I will not be. I don't really watch the WWE paper. I don't really stream the WWE shows at all. I probably will be watching it though with my dad, but I'm not. To be honest with you, I only have an interest in one match, and that's the CM Punk versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins match. I mean, maybe the Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest match I'm looking forward to just because it'll be a fun match. But I'm not even really looking forward to the Cody Rhodes and John Cena match. The only thing I want to see is just John Cena win number 17. That's about it. The match itself, it's not something that I'm really interested in. Just saying. I'm not trying to bury WWE at all. I'm just saying exactly how I feel. So we are just moments away, ladies and gentlemen. Konosuke Takeshita, Will Ospreay, round 3 here. I had forgotten that these two actually wrestled at WrestleDream. I remember Revolution, and I forgot that they were at WrestleDream as well. So I thank Excalibur for reminding me for that there before we went live with it. And our main event will be the Death Riders against the Ops. I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the main event, but I like to post the matches that I am most hyped for on the show tonight, and this was my match here. Takeshita and Ospreay. Oh man, oh bro, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Oh, okay. I thought this was I thought this was an AEW vignette, but it's one more commercial, and then we're back live.
You're waiting to get a word with the Hurt Syndicate. Guys, congratulations on tonight's impressive win. However, we've seen MJF is clearly very persistent, so...
Give me just a moment. Ladies, would you just give us a second, please?
Don't go far.
Yeah. Don't go far.
Listen, I don't trust this kid. That's all I'm telling you.
I understand that, but you're having a personal reaction to him. This is business. Look at it from a business standpoint. Now, I know MJF can be
annoying.
Yes. But business-wise, we can use MJF to get what we want. So all I'm asking is for you to just ease up. And I give you my word, the moment he gets out of line, I'll save that for later. Can we celebrate and have a good time right now? Huh? Can we have a good time? Please. All right. Ladies, shall we?
MVP may have done it. MVP may have convinced Bobby Lashley right there because I was waiting to see if there was an MJF in the background there, but MVP may have done it, guys. He brought up a good point. He knows MJF, and he said, you know what? We could use him to our advantage. And the moment, if he seems like he's stepping out of line, we heard him. So MVP technically has made his alliances known where he will be. If push comes to shove, He's with the Hurt Syndicate. So MJF's got to know not to step a toe out of line. There's another I have in mind. What if Willow Nightingale returns tonight and costs the Death Riders the match because his job. I like that one too. There, that's a nice one there too. There.
Scotland debut on Wednesday, August 20th. You can register for the ticket on AEWTIX.com. We'll be at the Hydro, but not only that, Tony Khan announced that AEW New Japan Forbidden Door will be on Sunday, August 24th at the O2 in London. And you can register for tickets at AEWTIX.com. Sales begin Monday, April 28th.
Might have to start easing up in the commentary, guys. We're going to look at horse here. When we come this far, we're not going to stop here tonight. Especially with the match at hand here tonight right now. Ospreay, Konosuke Takeshita. When I saw the match, I'm like, baby, bro, let's fucking go.
If he can continue, if he can win tonight.
Thank you for the second like much appreciate on that one there.
Next tournament that will be held at Double or Nothing in Phoenix, but
it's a tough call for Don Callis to make it right now because what does he want? Would he want Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher to face each other inside the ring? Wouldn't be the first time that Don Callis has had members of the Don Callis family wrestling against each other. After all, the very first day that Ospreay was here at Revolution when he faced Konosuke Takeshita, Ospreay was still part of the Don Callis family during that time there.
There's a very real possibility.
I will be watching Mania on Saturday and Sunday, yes.
The 2025 Owen Hart Foundation trade.
Ooh, I agree, Renegade. I think Ospreay is going to take the victory here. And I think Double or Nothing, we see the very first matchup of Hangman Adam Page against Thru. Don Callis! There's Don Callis cosplayers all over the world now.
In the finals, let's let you
I
know
love
that
these
this
guys.
match is going to be brought to you with limited commercial interruption. That's exactly
yes.
right. Hang in there. We've got a lot going on
There's
for
new
this
commercial
matchup.
breaks.
We're so
This
glad
matchup here has been announced, ladies and
The fans to
gentlemen.
learn more about the mission and the message of the Owen Hart
On the match right
Foundation,
now, son, it is Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita.
joining us at the desk.
Well, Don
Getting this
Callis,
matchup free on television, ladies and gentlemen. Free on television. You didn't have to pay for this. You get Konosuke Takeshita, Will Ospreay.
You would expect
Two
Will
of
Ospreay.
the best in AEW right now.
just like they are.
Lock up there, of course, by these two here to start with.
Shouldn't have gone down that road.
Ospreay with the goal behind there, but
This
Takeshita, wrist lock,
the
nope.
capstone for
Quick
the
escape through there.
for Konosuke Takeshita.
Vote for Will
He and
Ospreay.
Kyle
I
Fletcher
agree. I
scored a
think
tag team
we're all in
victory over
agreement
Powerhouse
here.
Tomohiro Ishii 11
3-0
years
for
ago,
Will
collision,
Ospreay right now.
defending his never openweight
Not
championship
to take
in
anything
Tokyo
away
3
from
days after
Konosuke
that, then traveled
Takeshita,
to Chicago
but Will
last
Ospreay
Friday,
is
where he
very,
defeated
very
Hiroshi
focused on
Tanahashi
the task
in
at hand
Tana's
here right
final
now.
career match in the United States. Then one
Drop down
week
there,
or one
Ospreay
night
just
later,
keeping it
defeating
slow
Brody King
on
at Collision this
Takeshita.
past Saturday to advance to the semifinals of the 2025 Owen
Takeshita
Hart
with the lane
Foundation
lock applied.
tournament.
And
Epic run for the
Ospreay
Don
tried
Callis
to
family. We
transition
put
into a
those
cross
miles in, we
armbar
put the
here.
work in, and we're
A
bearing the
very
results.
different position here. We're not used to seeing Will Ospreay
Now
work a
stacked
technical wrestling
by
match here right
Takeshita
now. He's
as
changing the
Ospreay
pace here
looking
right
for
now.
Jujigatame, the
Takeshita right
cross
now
arm breaker.
into a waist
But
lock
Takeshita
takedown there.
avoids it. Now the
I forgot about
waist lock
Stand and Deliver
in,
being
and
on
Takeshita
Saturday.
should
What
have
time does
now
that show start? I
covered.
might go to the
Ospreay
Sunshine to watch
immediately kicking
WrestleMania.
out. And
That
Don,
sounds like a fun night.
we've talked a few times about
While the chant around the world is heard about we hurt
I just
people,
don't appreciate
the
it. It's
chant heard
ignorant. I'm
around
out
the
here to
world
try to
is
help
F.
you
Don
guys and elevate
Callis
the
as well.
commentary.
Well, Don, you get what you deserve, man. People have listened to you. They've seen what you've done.
They don't like
Takeshita is
success,
back in
is what you're
Ospreay up
saying.
in the corner
Can
here
we
right
please
now.
focus on the match?
Both
Listen,
guys, I would
Takeshita's got
say,
a size
are kind of
advantage.
equal in
He's got a weight
strength,
advantage,
but
and I
I
believe
think
he's a better
Takeshita might just
technical
be a little
wrestler.
bit stronger
He needs to
in
ground
the
Ospreay
strength
tonight.
there
That's
than
what we
Ospreay.
talked about, and that's what we're going to do. But Ospreay has the historic advantage, of course, coming away with
Takeshita
the
doing the
victory
right
in their
thing, though. He
only
is not
one-on-one meeting
making this
last year
match
at
go
Revolution.
fast-paced.
You're
He
going to talk
knows
to me
that
about
the
history.
pace quickens.
I write the
This is
history.
that's
You
all
talk
Will
about
Ospreay's
things
game.
that I do. Well, Don,
Right
let's
now,
talk
this
about
hole
the
in the
things
hair
that
right
you
there
do.
is Takeshita
Yes.
back
What
in
if
Ospreay
it's
up in there.
Takeshita versus Fletcher in the finals at Double or Nothing in the 2025
Transition right there.
Thus far,
Better be
even a
careful
face,
there.
if you say that's a lock,
Yeah, no kidding there, right, Renegade?
Why wouldn't it be the two best wrestlers in all Elite
Shot the
Wrestling?
chest
Of
right
course it's
there,
gonna
and
be a
to
photo
catch the
sheet of
grounded
fire
for a moment
because you've
here.
got Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page also in the semifinals. That's fine.
Give him some
I know
distance
both
right there,
men very
Ospreay.
well, and I pass that knowledge
Again, these
on to
guys
my
are prepared
boys.
for the long
You're
haul
discounting your
here.
opponents
They
now.
know
I don't
exactly
like
just
discounting
how
them.
strong they are inside the ring. They know that they are pretty much equals
And what we
inside
got
the
here, what'd you say
professional
to
wrestling
Josh
ring.
Alexander earlier tonight?
Yes.
Side headlock takedown there by Takeshita. Ospreay down to a single knee. Still able to keep his vertical base up for the most part. Now on his feet.
As
But trying to make the separation. Ospreay does, but Takeshita throws the shoulder tackle, but there is Ospreay up and goes down. Oh, the hair right there. That's Takeshita again, and Ospreay the drop down. Leapfrog. He's got to be careful because when Takeshita gets rolling like this, with a ring, oh, hang on, no, there we go. Contact takedown there by Ospreay. Just got the pressure applied. Ospreay does right now. Ospreay knows that he's got to keep the pressure on Takeshita right now. Cannot take any chance because Takeshita can knock your lights out very, very quickly.
Doing our debut in Glasgow, Scotland, and Forbidden Door, and of course,
Ospreay
all in Texas.
stops the
Ospreay makes him pay with the
rebound
kick.
strike. Pop up in the run there, Ospreay.
Counter there by Ospreay. Ospreay is a great athlete. I've established that.
Great body
Takeshita
control.
chops
He's a
the
great
corner.
wrestler, Don.
He is.
Ospreay right now.
He is until
It's interesting.
he ran out of
So
use for him
fantastic.
to
No,
work.
normally
Until
see
he started
Ospreay
thinking
pull
for
off
himself
that
on
rope
the
too
field.
off right there. A little bit different than the arsenal there by Will
He's a
Ospreay there.
reactor.
Ospreay
Well,
again,
nothing
though,
wrong
just
with
kind
that,
of
right?
keeping the pressure, keeping a slow
I
pace
suppose if you
here.
want to walk around like
Can't
that,
ever
sure.
wonder if Ospreay will ever get Don Callis either a hidden blade or Styles Clash is really done. Oh man,
Get to
I would love to
midsection.
see a hidden
Ospreay
blade
changing
on
levels.
Don Callis. That would be great.
The Alpha reverses.
There's
Ospreay in.
Ospreay.
Back foot lands on his feet. Ospreay, he's
There he
learning
is.
to go with that one.
And
but
there's the flying there by Takeshita. A high speed impact there by Konosuke Takeshita. Did not get the full effect like he normally does on it though. At the full speed. But not enough.
Each and every
As Takeshita charged in there, Ospreay though.
289
For on
Wednesday,
strike.
Tony, the home of
Ospreay
professional wrestling.
did not have the
Absolutely.
distance.
As
So that
Takeshita
springboard
stopping
attack.
Ospreay in his tracks. Fireman's carry.
A little bit of flap check there. Shotgun drop kick. That was like, God, I can't tell if that was the chest or the mouth. Jesus. Ospreay having to relocate himself to the outside floor. And looks like the Alpha may take flight. Tope, Cody Rowe.
Driving Ospreay down.
Going into picture-in-picture break here. Let me get a quick drink break before we go into picture-in-picture, guys. I'm going to try to do my best. My throat, again, is a little bit hoarse here tonight, so I apologize. Trying to do my best here for you all. Konosuke Takeshita just hit that Tope Con Hero on the outside of the floor on Will Ospreay here. Our semi-main event and our semi-final here. One of these guys is going to double or nothing to face either Kyle Fletcher or Hangman Adam Page. Ospreay was thrown into the barricade there. Thank you, Renegade. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think what it is like I think it's coming back because I was in Canada last week and the weather was like up and down. Some days it was warm and then it was snowing like on one of the last days, and then coming back here to Chicago where the weather was actually nicer here right now. So it was kind of, I feel like the different temperatures kind of mess things up there. Side headlock applied by Takeshita here on Ospreay. Again, as I always say, it's a rest hold, ladies and gentlemen, but able to keep the pressure right there and to ensure that you're in control here. Right now, I think if, again, like I like to talk about, if we were going off of points here right now, I think Konosuke Takeshita would be winning the matchup here. Russian leg sweep there by Takeshita, taking Ospreay back down to the mat, and once again returning to the chin lock there. If Ospreay's kept in this hold for too long, he's going to start passing out right there, especially with the strength of the arms that Konosuke Takeshita has. But Ospreay right now able to get himself up to, wow. When they said limited commercials, they really meant it. Only about 3 commercials, and we're back live.
25 Owen Hart Foundation tournament happening
Ospreay
as we
bringing himself back up and elbow there from Takeshita.
Just battering the aerial assassin Will Ospreay.
I think Ospreay's spine might actually be the one place that is maybe his weak spot. As when you damage that, you damage a lot of Ospreay there. I'm turning the volume down. My bad.
That's an all Don Callis family final.
Right. Oh,
and if it is, we might just
that
rename
was
this Don
bad
Callis
right there.
Championship Wrestling. What do you think?
I think Ospreay's swearing right now. Could do the
Turns the
pain.
stomach at the thought of it.
That's got to be hurt right
Motoshita,
there.
of course,
Pain
the team
shooting in the
of
back.
Kyle Fletcher, the Protostar.
Ospreay handspring in the kick right there. Impressive how Ospreay can just change the matchup just like that.
For the entire mile. Very explosive. A reminder, fans, we told you limited commercial break.
Takeshita back into his feet. Ospreay
break during this match.
Use the ropes to get to his.
No more breaks.
Set
These two
forward.
phenomenal athletes see will go to the finals of the Owen.
Nope. Springboard up
once
trying.
again stopping Ospreay in his tracks.
Shot the face and Ospreay. There's the forearm in phenomenal fashion.
Ospreay now covers.
Held up there by Ospreay and Takeshita breaking free again right there.
Well, I think it's amazing how that time that Ospreay got his balance up top because it looked like he was going to fall.
There is a laser-focused Will Ospreay right there.
Earlier, Tony, in one of your few
Ospreay,
potent moments,
he's had a goal set forth for himself
The difference
here
with him
this
is
year.
he has body
All
control
in
while he's in
for AEW for the World Heavyweight
Of course,
Championship set
we
for
mentioned that
himself.
the winners of the 2025
But he's got to
Owen
get
Hart
through
Foundation tournament,
the
men's
alpha.
and women's will
Konosuke Takeshita, what
for
a
the
heavy
AEW
chop
World
there.
Championship, the AEW Women's World Championship at
Never
All in
forget
Texas on July 12th. But we are going to have a huge
The heavy strikes that
kicking off on
Ospreay can
July
bring.
9th.
We talk about a strike power from Takeshita with moves like that. Big boot lariat combination there by Takeshita. Taking down Ospreay.
Ring of Honor's Deputy Fort Dishonor Friday night, the 11th.
Just like
and
that,
of course,
Takeshita
all
able
in
to change the
Texas
match.
at Globe Life
Have a
Field
moment here right now
in
for himself.
Arlington. July 12th, visit AEW All in Texas.
Both these
For more
guys.
information.
You gotta love it when the fans don't even care who wins. They just say both these guys. Takeshita was thinking about Exploder, but Ospreay fights out for him there.
Ospreay battering his way out of it. Now
Back.
Takeshita accelerates.
Ospreay, that moonsault kick there. Enziguri, nope.
So fluid as
There's the Exploder that Takeshita wanted, but Ospreay pops himself up just to eat another. Ospreay tried to power up for one last shot.
Did not have that
I like
right
how
shoulder
when Ospreay actually
neutralized.
kicked out, he
And
put his
Ospreay
one
was
in the
able to
air. He's
fire
like,
up off
no,
of
not done
Ospreay's
yet, bro.
grabbing his fingers, which usually can mean there's a stinger situation going on.
But the
And
damage
after
done to the
getting
spine
suplexed by
again of
Takeshita
Ospreay
twice,
there.
that
The
would not
Exploder's
shock
not
me,
going to help at
Shivani.
all there.
Me neither, Don. You are right. He's landed hard both times.
Fight forever, chant here. You
Now
know the
very
fans were
deliberately.
excited for this match,
Takeshita
just as I
to the top,
was.
using that exploder so effectively.
Takeshita could have been
The
thinking about
suplex
that
he learned from
sunset,
Junior
that
Akiyama, the inventor
senton bomb off
of
the
that
rope there,
exploder
but
style suplex.
Ospreay meeting him up in the
And
middle
now,
there.
Ospreay though.
Oh,
to the
man.
top, Takeshita
Drop down
sweeps
there.
the legs, and now
Not sure what Takeshita's got in mind on Will Ospreay here.
Takeshita. Be thinking that avalanche raging
Ooh.
fire.
That's what
Wait
we're
a minute.
thinking.
Wait a minute.
Ospreay.
Oh, what a counter! Takeshita was thinking about that avalanche falcon arrow, and Ospreay transitioned into a freaking stun up good here.
Both men, be careful.
Cutter on the apron right there. On the ramp, excuse me.
Takeshita in the ring, but he can't do it.
Man, that did damage to
Maybe he could've
Takeshita,
won the
but man, when you
And
think
a
about it,
palpable sense of concern
Ospreay
from
fell
Don
on the
Callis
ramp
to
right
the
there. Spine
Don,
first.
that brought you off your seat that time.
That had to
I mean,
hurt
is
like
he
hell
not
for
supposed to be doing
Ospreay,
things outside the
but it
ring?
seems like
Roxburgh needs to
Takeshita
get
is in a
Ospreay
worse
under control
position than Will
And
Ospreay
it's
is.
beautifully executed. Oscutter.
Takeshita finally starting to move a little bit there. What's the
And
referee's count out?
Ospreay, more than equal of the asking.
And the count out.
Count of
Don, your
8
man's
here,
gonna lose
Jesus.
I know the
Thankfully,
rules,
the ramp
Shivani.
right there
Just
to give a
reminding
little
you,
bit of
I'm not so sure
assistance, and
sometimes you know
Ospreay
rules.
springboard drop kick to the side of the
Target
ramps.
missile drop kick to the side of the
No
head.
wasted
Now
movement
Ospreay
from the aerial assassin.
with a sense of alacrity.
Sky Twister. Oh man, I was like
Twister.
spinal tap there by Ospreay. Oh man, it's Takeshita breaking out.
That was absolutely amazing.
Takeshita may have broke out, but Ospreay is ready for another loaded up strike. But perhaps thinking about Oscar again.
Ospreay could be thinking
Yes, he
Oscar
is.
this time in the ring.
But Takeshita was in the weights. But no. Solid blue foot bomb. And now. Oh, Oscar! Come out of nowhere. Oh, man. Part of me thought Ospreay was going to win that one.
Look at him standing in the upper levels.
There.
Ospreay denied his spot in the
Man,
finals of the Owen, at least
both guys have
temporarily.
fought against each other so many times. They know their moves. They know how to counter them. And the fans just say fight forever because they are loving this match.
One of his many
as I am
finishing
too.
maneuvers. So we see Ospreay coming in.
What a great execution right there. Takeshita caught Ospreay thinking about blue thunderbomb, but Ospreay escaped. And Takeshita, I thought he was going to go for a rolling elbow, but he got caught with the Oscar there.
Oh, wait a second, Ospreay now.
Is he thinking about
this move should be banned. He
Stormbreaker
should not be
or Tiger
allowed to
Driver?
use
Nope,
this.
Stormbreaker. Yo, absolutely. Wait a second. Takeshita, wait, hang on.
Misses.
Wait, whoa, hang on.
By Ospreay brings Takeshita
cover
down.
Up there, cover up there, wait. Cover up, wait, no, Takeshita. Deadlift, no, wait, no. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying. Hang on. It's a German suplex there. Takeshita trying for the bridge. Got it up. Oh, man. That had me. That had me. I thought Ospreay was getting beat there, actually.
Everything that Will Ospreay
Wow.
had in his tank to push out of that, you can see he's spent. He's on the
Man, that had me right there.
That was
Way to
three
go
in my
on that
opinion.
one there.
Of course it was, in your opinion.
Talk about the
counted one,
suspense
you would
right
say it
there.
was three.
Takeshita
But
just hit
Don,
Ospreay with one of
we
his biggest
mentioned
signature moves, that
that
deadlift German
this
suplex.
could be the cherry
and
on top of an
Takeshita
incredible 2 weeks for
having
Takeshita.
a moment
Hasn't
to
been burning
think,
himself.
what do I do next?
Too hot for too long.
What's got to be next
Traveling
here?
across the world. You know what they say about wild horses? You got to let them run. You can't keep them in the barn.
Takeshita staring daggers in the eyes
Ospreay,
of Will
tremendous first
Ospreay
round
here right
victory
now.
over Kevin Knight. Likewise, Takeshita.
Just two
And a
bulls right
fantastic
now.
victory this
Forehead to
past Saturday
forehead here
over
right now.
Brody King.
Just daring each other
And
to
now
get up,
these two
to
men
beat the hell out of each other again.
Back and forth seesaw battle here on Dynamite.
I'm just going to watch now, guys. I'm just going to watch it.
Takeshita
More
definitely
bells
has a
thrown.
striking advantage as it concerns
Ospreay still
upper
trying to stay on
body
his
strikes.
feet.
I would give Ospreay an edge with the kicks.
Yeah, not only in power down, but the angles, the unexpected
Heavy forearm
which
strike.
Ospreay's able to strike from. But right now, that seems to be a
Ospreay's
non-issue.
not
as
even using
Takeshita
the ropes to hold
has
himself
Ospreay
up. He is determined to
spaghetti
keep
legs.
himself afloat on his own willpower. No pun intended.
3 shots.
There it is.
Look at that. Just
Still Ospreay on his feet.
Takeshita's forearm strikes, I
Another
think, are
forearm.
the heaviest hands in this company.
God.
Hard to argue with
Now
that.
that.
Let's go.
Got
Look
it,
at what
yeah.
is Remsburg doing?
Ospreay's in the ropes. That's a legal break.
Takeshita is well within his rights to
Takeshita,
slip
Darren
Remsburg.
Ospreay, meet me in the middle here right now. You better strike me, bro. And Ospreay knew. Got to
Boot from
change.
Ospreay, a second
Forearms
one.
ain't working.
Here's where the kicks of
Boot
Ospreay are
Takeshita.
coming into play.
Oh my God! Skipping forearm. Cover that man right now, Takeshita. Referee has to check on Will Ospreay to see if he's even still conscious.
Right next door.
Yes, it would.
Ospreay's dead weight right now. The lights are on, and
You see
nobody's home.
Ospreay. He's in trouble as Takeshita
Takeshita.
continuing on the attack.
All the raging fire right now. No, I don't know how
Raging
Ospreay's
fire,
able to
but
recover. Wait.
counters
Nope.
now.
Back.
on.
Surprise! There's the
Ospreay
kick.
turns the corner, the hook kick.
Ospreay, another one.
Takeshita,
God.
Lariat chop
Surprise!
down.
Another kick from Ospreay.
Takeshita drops to his knees.
Takeshi's down. Takeshi's down, and Ospreay
Ospreay
got the elbow pad. Locked and
looking
loaded.
for his
Hidden blade.
does
Oh!
not find it.
Takeshita so
either out of
smart.
exhaustion or
He dropped
self-preservation
down.
collapses.
He dropped down knowing that Will Ospreay was going to go charging in there.
Smart thing to
And
do to hit the
Bryce
mat
has to do
because
the
he
right
can't hit
thing.
the
He's
strike.
got
And
to
look
check
at
on
this. Right back.
Takeshita. It was a trap.
Takeshita springs
Blue Thunder. Thunder. That's a lead. No. Takeshita played a game.
Jeez, what a match.
He baited in
Not
Ospreay.
surprised at all.
Caught Ospreay.
See,
And still
I think
not able to
Takeshita-
put away
He
Ospreay.
felt how
The
tight the
blue
ropes
thunder
was
bomb
calling this
set
match
in.
down. He
There was no
warned
ropes
off on
in
the corner
sight.
by the referee, so he
All
used that to his
Ospreay could
advantage
do
right there.
was
He
use
did,
himself.
and I
His
don't like how
power.
that worked out.
Takeshita,
Swing and a
no.
miss.
Ospreay.
For Takeshita.
Whoa, holy
Ospreay
what the
lands on
fuck?
his feet.
Into Oscar, no!
Yes, he does. Excellent timing.
One, Beyblade, one, no! You don't beat Takeshita with a forearm. You don't do it. You can't do it. Takeshita kicked out of one of the hidden blade. Ospreay tried to lariat. Oh my!
And Takeshita, a wry smile on his face as he feels Ospreay slumping forward, potentially a spot in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation
Oh my
tournament.
God! Takeshita jumped on
Takeshita's for
the
the taking.
Come here,
As
Takeshita. No, Ospreay, wait,
And
hang on.
Ospreay up and
Wait, no,
here comes
Ospreay taking a play against Takeshita.
Takeshita with his
Tombstone, deadlift German.
The German. Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring.
Takeshita with a hidden blade. Takeshita with a hidden blade. And Ospreay rolling himself over.
Ospreay desperately rolling for the ropes. Smart move by
Can
him.
do we even get? Is there a time limit? What do we do here?
We may be seeing the best match ever on Dynamite.
Oh my
I
God!
know there's been great ones,
Don
but
Callis
it's one of the
breathing
best
heavy.
we're watching right now, no doubt.
Hey, drink break. Both
The
guys
10
down.
count being delivered by Bryce Remsburg, the referee.
My throat may be hoarse, but
The
this
first
is worth
athlete
it.
to their feet will undoubtedly have an advantage.
Holy hell!
Ospreay looked to be coming to a vertical position, but
Oh my God!
It's
Can you
now Takeshita
imagine?
moving.
Takeshita's up. He's up. He's up.
Had an aim.
Takeshita up to hands and knees.
Oh no!
Oh
There
no!
we go.
Wait.
In
God,
event
guys, I was
of
gonna
a
say,
double
could you
count, a
imagine?
double knockout.
Oh, big boot there.
That means that Fletcher and Hangman would be the de facto finals of the tournament, but
Takeshita right now.
that's a possibility.
This might be a mistake, but
That has
Takeshita
been
feels he
delayed
needs a
by that
big
thunderous
move
boot.
to
That
push him
hell
away
of a
here.
kick by Konosuke Takeshita.
Konosuke Takeshita going to the
Ospreay's
top.
on cloud 9 here. It
But
looks like. Oh, he's
Ospreay
up.
meeting
Now,
him
a lot of time
in
spent
the middle
for
right there, the forearm.
Takeshita to get to the top rope, Don.
Ospreay can't get up there. The aerial
Ospreay
assassin
has slipped. That's
slipped.
a testament
That's
to the physicality
exhaustion
of this
right
match,
there.
Tony.
Absolutely. I can understand.
I love the fact, the respect from the fans right there. They noted that Ospreay slipped,
the numbness
and
in
they
the arms of
just clapped.
Ospreay.
They
His
said,
body
"Don't
may be
worry about
failing
it,
him
bro."
when he needs it most right now.
Gotten a lot of
Oh,
good
no,
strikes
no.
here tonight from Takeshita. And
Oh,
I
don't
need
do it
big
again.
ones.
Don't do it again. Oh, with Takeshita goes for that
Ospreay
brain buster.
doggedly
Oh,
holding on,
both guys at the top rope here right now. Ospreay feeling the love, the adulation from the crowd here right now.
Now Ospreay and Takeshita
God, yes.
perched
Fit.
on the tippy top, the high rent district, if you will.
Right now, just
But
anticipation about what's
he's battling.
coming.
He's hammering
The
Ospreay.
balance for both wrestlers on the top
And
rope.
Takeshita.
Lariat, and Ospreay lands on his feet. Off the top rope. Hidden blade. Cover up again. And Takeshita still breaks free. Ospreay meeting a Tiger's Eye for pushes him away. You can't beat Takeshita with a
Pulls
pin.
off the elbow pin.
Don't let it
He
happen.
lines up the elbow.
Big move.
Goes to the knee strike.
Ospreay brought up. Wait, no, wait. Styles clash. Hits out of the ring. After everything, it's gotta be no.
Takeshita remains alive in the Owen.
And if you're Will Ospreay, you got to be asking yourself, guys, what's it going to take to beat this kid? Well, I think you can say the other way.
I don't know if I have any words, guys.
The fans are standing. Don Callis' head is shaking.
Death Riders, the outs.
6 years ago.
Sorry, guys, you don't win match of the night. Wait. Oh, I kind of want Takeshita to win this match now. I wanted to take it.
Takeshita.
No.
Larry, no. Ospreay. Count.
Oh, it's Stormbreaker. That's gotta do it. No more can Takeshita have. Holy shit. Oh. Dude, this is a matchup that these guys knew when it was announced. They said, Mike, we've got to put on a banger. Banger achievement unlocked or whatever it is that they do in this. Holy God. Ospreay's going to Double or Nothing, and we're going to find out who will meet him with Hangman Adam Page and Kyle Fletcher. Oh, my God. Oh. What a fucking match. What a match. Beautiful. Just no more words need to be said. That was absolutely incredible there. They had it to the point where I saw just how great Konosuke Takeshita was in the match. I honestly thought to myself, I was like, you know what? Just pin Ospreay. Give it to Konosuke Takeshita. I don't even care. What a... If you... I'm gonna do it. If you didn't like this match, you just don't like professional wrestling. You don't like pro wrestling. If you did not like Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita, you just don't even like professional wrestling. Then fuck all the way off. If I had to rate this match out of 10, oh dude, it was a fucking 10. There is nothing that you could have done better. There is nothing you could have done better in this matchup than what we got between Konosuke Takeshita and Will Ospreay. I mean, just unbelievable right there. I definitely agree, Renegade. I think Hangman is going to beat Kyle Fletcher because I don't think Ospreay and Hangman have ever met in the ring. Someone can correct me if they've ever met in the ring in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I think this is the first time that they'll ever be meeting inside the ring ever. And that's history to be made, and that's a match that, I think when Will Ospreay got signed with AEW, I think that was one of the first matches I ever predicted that I said, that's the match I really want to see, is Hangman against Ospreay. And that's definitely coming. Let's see. We got our main event coming up next. When we come back live, guys, I am going to go ahead and take just a quick break for a moment before we go into our main event here. Let me turn down the volume just in case there's any copyright music that will be in the background while I'm disappeared here. If you want to leave any comments, in the chat, feel free to do so. I'll answer any questions and comments when we come back in just a moment here. All right, came back just in time. We're back live right now. Thank you all for joining in, folks. Again, we just finished watching Will Ospreay against Konosuke Takeshita, and that is up there with one of the most legendary AEW Dynamite matches we are ever going to see in history. And it's like I said before, if you didn't enjoy that match, you just don't enjoy professional wrestling. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event here, the Death Riders, representing tonight with Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Jon Moxley. Pac, unfortunately, picked up an injury last Wednesday. against Swerve Strickland in the matchup there. Jon Moxley taking the place of his fallen comrade here tonight for the Trios champion. Jon Moxley, as we know, no stranger to Trios matches. Oh, wait a second. That's a little bit new. Jon Moxley wearing the sweatshirt that says Forged in Combat. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's a Blackpool Combat Club shirt right there. The Trios champions are on the line here tonight. But, however, the Death Riders made sure that they paid back their fallen comrade in Pac with blood by taking out Hook. Samoa Joe and Katsuyori Shibata are walking into a war zone and with no numbers on their side there. The numbers, of course, always on the side of the Death Riders in more ways than one here tonight. Oh, dude, yeah, I forgot to respond to your comment there, Renegade. Yes, absolutely. Omega and Okada and All In. That's where it's happening, man. It's got to be All In. All I have to say is these guys will not be. I believe Hook got taken out on Wednesday night. I believe Claudio Castagnoli attacked him after the match.
That's right. The Death Riders, much like they did a few weeks back against Switchblade
The
attacking them.
Lost my train of thought.
Before Dynamite went on the air.
Apologize, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a moment.
Of course, that is why Taz has not joined us here at the announce desk tonight. And of course, leaving with Hook,
a trios titles match defended in a 3-on-2 match. How is it fair, US? It's not. It's simply not fair at all.
That means the Death Riders. You think that means Jon Moxley is worried? The fact that they can take a shot at Hook like that.
And here comes Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata,
And their opponents.
the ops here. These are the guys who I said that, they need to be the ones to take the trios titles from the Death Riders. But I never expected for them to do it without Hook here tonight. These guys are tough sons of guns inside the ring, but Jon Moxley is the one who choked out Katsuyori Shibata just last week on Dynamite. If you think that that's not in the back of Katsuyori Shibata's mind right there, you're kidding yourself.
You're wrong. You think Shibata's afraid? They've had many matches.
They stared at. Whoa, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Hang on, just a cotton picking minute here. When one goes down, a replacement is needed.
How about that?
Powerhouse Hobbs is here.
Good for the goose and good for the gander. They got another man.
Jon Moxley.
Smart by Shibata and Samoa Joe to bring in back up there.
Can fill in for Hook here tonight, and we're off to the races.
Well, you know what that means. Got to add somebody to the tags. Powerhouse Hobbs is here. The trios titles on the line here.
The action spilling all over the arena here in Boston.
And man, remember the fight that Jon Moxley and Powerhouse Hobbs had in the title match there. Hobbs literally made Jon Moxley bleed from the ear by pulling up a damn earring there.
Facing Moxley. Back in Jacksonville, when Hobbs injured his knee.
Hobbs has got you inside the ring and talk about a mismatch here. It ain't going to work.
A great callback, and now
the meat is flying. Hobbs is clubbing. Hobbs is throwing.
He is laying some
and
heavy shots in Wheeler.
Cannot defend himself here. The Death Riders were not expecting this at all here right now. And there's Jon Moxley right now. He's trying, but the meaty man, Powerhouse Hobbs, you fucked up. Indeed. Jon Moxley knows he fucked up, and he will tuck and tail. And there Yuta striking Hobbs.
Got the better of Hobbs.
And you fucked up there. Ain't nobody not fucking up there by going after Hobbs there. This man's a one-man wrecking crew. Hell, I don't even think that Samoa Joe and Shibata need to get in here. Hobbs is taking care of business by himself here right now. But he's going to share the wealth and allow Samoa Joe to get a pound of flesh on Wheeler Yuta. I wasn't expecting that, but here's the thought. Could Hobbs be the newest member of the Ops? I think we get new trios titles. Hey, it's not a bad idea there. When one goes down, when Hook went down, we had a change. And I said that the Ops need to be the ones to take the titles from the Death Riders. This has to be the beginning of the downfall for them. Wheeler Yuta has been completely defenseless, but when you got so many powerful men inside the ring, like Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and a striker like Shibata, there's very little that you can do here. Chop that chest. Yuta defenseless right now. Yuta just wishing he could go to the Lord of Violence, John Moxley, and make the save there. Shibata comes in here right now, chopping the chest of Wheeler Yuta. Should we say poor Yuta or you deserve it? Oh, and Shibata getting his pound of flesh on Moxley after what happened last week. Big group there and John Moxley back up there. Pissed off as all hell there. Thank you all for joining in for our main event here. The trios titles on the line. The Ops here represented by Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs. These two men have battled numerous times. They're singing, "Oh, fuck you, Wheeler Yuta." I love this crowd here tonight. Set on the outside of Florida is Shibata right now, and there's where the Death Riders are taking control, setting it immediately into the crowd right there. Somebody get up there and allow Wheeler Yuta to make a tag there. This man needs a tag. That was a mistake made by the Death Riders right there. They needed to allow Wheeler Yuta to make that tag right there to allow him a breather, because this man's taking a beating in this matchup. There we go. And now in comes Jon Moxley, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Lord of Violence, the man who defeated Katsuyori Shibata just last week on Dynamite. Samoa Joe, his emotions get the better of him right there. A tag was made there, but Paul Turner didn't see the tag right there, though.
The Death Riders using the confusion to their advantage.
A little bit messed up there. I don't think Paul Turner should have allowed that tag there. Claudio Castagnoli just absorbing the chops by Shibata. Not a normal human being. Those chops will work on anybody. But Claudio Castagnoli is no normal human being. I actually almost thought about calling him Cesaro for a mistake. Claudio right now bringing Katsuyori Shibata in the corner as we are in picture-in-picture break, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the overtime reach here right now, and rightfully so, because we got gifted with a great match between Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita. No, I will not shut up about that match. It was my favorite thing of tonight. But Jon Moxley, the legal man here right now, Moxley taking the place of Pac. Hopefully Pac will be back sooner than later. Hopefully just a minor injury that he experienced there, but Moxley taking over for the Bastard Pac for the trios titles here tonight. Probably turn the volume down a little more there. As Wheeler Yuta right now back as the legal man, just throwing down the strikes to Katsuyori Shibata. But now Yuta hooks that leg and fisherman suplex there. Yuta's got some of the best bridges you're going to see with how high he gets his toes pointed in the air with any type of move that he does. And Yuta right now, a modified ankle lock right there, just picking at the leg right there. And Shibata's a great striker with his legs right there, so that'll take away some of the strikes that Shibata can implement right there, especially with how explosive Shibata can be with, the running PK kick that he uses and the drop kick as well. And now, hang on, what did I miss? What's going on here? Like Hobbs and Samoa Joe just got in there, the tag made there, and I think Yuta may have spat at Samoa Joe or something like that right there. That's what it looked like right there. And Paul Turner just having to back up Hobbs and Samoa Joe. Again, Hook was supposed to be involved in this matchup here, but Hook, unfortunately, not able to compete here tonight. So what did the Ops do? They adapted and they found another man here tonight. They were not going to walk into this war alone here tonight against the Death Riders, but the Death Riders still having their pick, the pound of flesh. The surprise of Powerhouse Hobbs worked only for a moment, but now the Death Riders are picking apart Katsuyori Shibata right now as the world champion. Jon Moxley having him in a front headlock, backing himself up into his corner right now, looking for a tag, and there comes Claudio Castagnoli right now as Claudio just assaulting the side of the ribs there and the strike there. The Death Riders just keeping it simple, keeping the pressure on Katsuyori Shibata right now. As Claudio searching for it. High elevation on the suplex. Thank you all for joining in for our main event here right now. The Death Riders against the Ops with Powerhouse Hobbs there tonight here. And as soon as Claudio got the cover after the suplex there, Shibata kicked out, but Claudio going right after the arm right there. We are in overtime here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on AEW Spring Breakthrough here. As Claudio just throwing the knee strikes right to the midsection. That is going to hurt like hell right there. It impedes your breathing right there. Shibata's not going to be moving comfortably at all right now as Claudio's got him trapped down in a seated position, center of the ring right there. Almost like a modified Cobra clutch perhaps right there as we are back live, which is good because I need a drink.
AEW Dynamite Spring Breakthrough. Dynamite number 289 in Boston, Massachusetts. Our main event well underway. The AEW World Trios Championship is on the line. Jon Moxley filling in for the injured Pac alongside Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. But Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, wait a minute now. Behind the referee's back right there. Maria Shafir sitting at Powerhouse Hobbs right there in the swing. And referee never saw that at all right there. Completely unnecessary there. Completely unnecessary there, but that's what you have to expect, of course.
That was brutal.
This is a mistake by Claudio right now. Disrespecting Katsuyori Shibata there, sweeping his boot across the face. Shibata strikes. Claudio throws it back. Again, Shibata, under a normal opponent, these chops have been very effective, but Claudio's not normal. This man is superhuman, but Shibata, trying for a sweep and hold there, jawbreaker escape.
Something memorable
trapped in the corner right now.
Happened on Dynamite.
I'm surprised the Death Riders didn't grab Shibata. He was trapped in their corner.
Shibata trying to make the crawl to Samoa Joe for the tag.
Tried getting over to his corner there. And Shibata striking at Jon Moxley again right there.
Now look at this, Shibata.
Hard to do that one, Renegade, when they are in this match now. Shibata right now might be a mistake that Shibata made, striking at the Death Riders one too many times. Caught. STO takedown slam there. There's only one man left for Shibata to tag. He's got Samoa Joe.
Understatement right now.
Powerhouse Hobbs is back in his corner right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's run through our card here tomorrow night for a collision. Nick Wayne against Commander for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Mercedes Mone and Harley Cameron against Julia Hart and Chris Statlander. All right. Another round of Harley and Mercedes. I love it. Adam Cole will be there with an open challenge for his TNT Championship. Just running through the cards so I know what to expect for tomorrow.
All of that, so much more tomorrow.
Oh, okay, that's it. Now,
8/7 Central live.
Break the eyes, snap the power slam. Joe's got the cover on Wheeler Yuta, and Moxley makes the save. Moxley saves the day.
One more.
Telling his corner Yuta to come right over the corner there. And where's Moxley going here right now? This is not a no disqualification match here right now. But obviously, champion's advantage. Get disqualified. Who the hell cares?
Looking for the easy way out here tonight.
Disqualification. The Death Riders retain the title.
And wait a sec, there's Willow! Willow Nightingale right there! Renegade, you are right! Willow's here! Willow saves the day!
Big shotgun.
But will it be all worth it in the end? Pop-up uppercut! Shibata goes down! Claudio goes down! Shotgun drop kick! No, it's just Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley to the former Ring of Honor, or former AEW World Champion Samoa Joe and the current AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. in the center of the ring. Willow Nightingale right there to make the difference maker to ensure that Marina's not going to get involved in this matchup anymore. She's there to put a stop to it all. And wait a minute. Here's the Young Bucks. You had to know that eventually they were going to get involved in this some way. The EVPs here.
Hangman Adam Page. And they cost Swerve Strickland
There you
the
go.
World Championship just a few days ago at Dynasty. Unbelievable.
And unfortunately, what the hell can they do about it? Wait a minute. Swerve Strickland right there. Swerve is saving.
Strickland, he said. It's
Swerve is so. Swerve son. The end is here. The end is nigh. Swerve Strickland may have just saved the day. My voice is on. My voice is gone.
This place has come on.
The Young Bucks completely laid out. Swerve taking care of business.
See you later, Nicholas. Oh, this history-making.
Where's Okada? Could Okada be there? Oh, jump down Uranage. Claudio.
Right there, the uppercut. Moxley driven down by Claudio, the uppercut. Shibata, the high boot. And now Shibata clearing Claudio Castagnoli out of the ring.
Guys, now, Shibata.
Now the sleeper on the
Shibata is taking Claudio away from the ring. Sleeper hold it.
Get him in the ring, Excalibur. And look at this Claudio. He's fading at the top of the ramp.
Shibata right now.
And Shibata
using the rope. PK. Can't talk anymore. You
Shibata's neutralizing. Claudio Castagnoli on the ring.
No. Oh, no.
Looking for the muscle buster on Moxley. But Wheeler Yuta there to break it up.
Yuta saved the day.
Successfully. Or it could have ended, no doubt.
No. John Moxley, the World Heavyweight Champion, all alone in the ring.
On our desk.
Maria Shafir with a steel chair in hand. And there's Willow Nightingale. I don't know if referee saw that. But Marina there. What is left to give here?
Inside the ring, Moxley. He's got Samoa Joe. He's looking for a Death Rider. Joe.
Joe's getting a clutch. Joe, oh my God. Joe's got the. Joe just choked on the world champion. Joe just choked on the world champion, new trios champions. I called it that the Ops had to be the new trios champions. I am sorry about my voice now. It's gone. Man, oh man. I wish that Hook was there to celebrate it all. But it couldn't have been done without Swerve Strickland there as well to save the day.
To mention the assist from Swerve Strickland, the assist from Willow Nightingale.
And it may not have been who the Ops wanted to celebrate with. They may have wished that Hook was there for them. But tonight, Powerhouse Hobbs gets to be there. The first crack in the Death Riders. It's just simple basics. You get those guys there of the Ops, and they were the team all along to be the Trios champions. And what's that? Well, I don't know why Will Ospreay's out there, but Will Ospreay, apparently it's celebration night. A little bit above there.
Everyone is happy to see the Death Riders taking down a peg.
Oh my God, yes, look at this. You got the Dark Order. You got Ishii right there. You got a lover right there, especially, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just found out what our World Heavyweight Championship matchup for Double or Nothing is going to be. Samoa Joe against John Moxley. There's no other way to call it. Joe choked out the World Heavyweight Champion. Samoa Joe deserves that World Heavyweight Championship match now. I love it, though. I love it how it actually makes the most sense. This is the first real loss for the Death Riders to lose the Trios champions. And there are so many of the AEW wrestlers out there right now celebrating with these guys here. It's the first crack for the Death Riders. The first time that they have lost it all here tonight. And you know what's so weird? What is so weird? I predicted that Wheeler Yuta was going to be the one to take the loss. He did not. Jon Moxley took the loss in this matchup here. I was not expecting that at all. Not at all. What a it truly deserves a celebration. Exactly. You're right, Renegade. But unfortunately, we know that they probably will because Yuta, he broke it up on Samoa Joe. He made the save for Jon Moxley, and then he went for a tope suicida, got caught by Hobbs, and got hit with a Uranage on the announce table there. But Yuta did his part. But I can only imagine that they're not going to allow, Jon Moxley. It's not my fault. They're probably going to, still blame it on Yuta somehow, some way. But you're right. I did not expect that to happen. So just what a show, ladies and gentlemen, that we experienced. Collision looks like it could be a fun night. There's not much that we got announced for Collision to happen tomorrow night. Nick Wayne against Commander will be there. Adam Cole will have an open challenge. Mercedes Moné and Harley Cameron will take on Julia Hart and Chris Statlander. So those are the matches that are announced for tomorrow night on Collision. A reminder that Collision will be on tomorrow, not on Saturday. So make sure to hit that bell so you get notified when we go live for the videos that we do. So you can get notified when we go live for Collision. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. It's been a long night for me. My voice needs rest. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. Oh, wait, hang on. If you feel the video deserves it, hit the like button down below. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified when we go live for all the videos that we do. You might leave Death Rider suit. Yuta might leave Death Rider suit. Maybe. There's only so much that the young man can take right there. All the bullying, eventually, everything breaks. So, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. Excuse me.